What's happening? I'm your host, Press. Sitting next to me is my fellow host. Sitting next to me is my fellow host, Mel. Aya Mel. And this is Area Codes Podcast.
Shout out
now,
Nate, man.
Yeah. Every episode we have on different guests, but note this isn't an interview. We have a list of topics for us to be able to enter their views. So without further ado, state your name and what area code you from.
Yeah, do it like that. Ishmael Walker, 513.
All right,
your name is what?
Ishmael, it's out the Bible. It's out the Bible.
Spell it.
Ishmael.
Say it one more time.
Ishmael, like Jeremiah, Ishmael.
What's the 513 at?
Ohio.
Okay.
I moved here. I moved to North Carolina when I was 11, though, to Kinston.
Okay.
So you can say 252 too.
All right.
But
Give us more about your background. What do you do? Why do we have you on?
mainly because of boxing. So
Whipping ass out here.
I'm just going to start with the boxing thing. So I started boxing when I was 8. My cousin, he's a professional boxer. He went to prison.
Okay.
So he went to prison. I stole all of his stuff, and I just started boxing.
Wow.
That's how it happened. I just stole all his gear that he had and just started boxing since then. And when I moved to North Carolina, that's when I went to Golden Gloves, when I did Junior Olympics and everything. Once my coach passed away, that's when I took probably a little hiatus from boxing, probably like a good 2-year hiatus. Joined the military and kept it going for a little bit. But after my second qualifier for the Olympics, when I got my second Smith fracture, that's when I quit boxing and started training, just coaching.
So overall, how long you been boxing?
It's a long time, man. About 15 years.
15 years.
So you like 25?
27.
How many matches?
Oh man.
92.
Okay.
I did 92 amateur, not including the Olympic qualifiers.
Damn.
Record?
92 and 3.
Damn,
No,
that's a lot
I'm
of
tripping.
fun.
Not 92 and 3. It's 80. I had to do my math right. It's 89 and 3.
Still get a head nod.
I'm thinking of all the fights I had.
For sure. For sure. Yeah. What's your training routine like?
It changed with coaches. I mean, when you little and you starting off, your training routine ain't crazy because you a little kid. They just got you. You gonna fight little kids. Little kids ain't out here running 5 miles every morning and the nighttime stuff. So like, my most recent training regimen, I run probably close to 2 hours. How many miles I got, I don't care. I just run for 2 miles straight. My coach, he'd get behind me in his car and just follow me down the dirt road, and I just run. If I stop, pass out, I just get in the car. But we just run for 2 hours straight. That's how we start the morning off.
I see you got that belt over there. Throw it over your shoulder real quick. Get the people.
Well, it's crazy. This actually handed down from Jose Canales.
Okay.
Professional boxer.
I thought I seen you in a Mayweather gym.
Yeah, that's
on
why I
one
was
of your
training at
pictures.
last.
Okay. How was that? Did you actually meet dude?
Yeah, he cool. He not as arrogant as you think he is. He ain't like social media. People think that he like an arrogant guy. He just do. He ain't like that.
I fucks with him.
He cool. I was trained by Floyd Sr., not Floyd Jr. Floyd Jr. owned everything, but Floyd Sr. is who's still training.
Right.
So Floyd Jr., he I probably seen him probably 2 or 3 times around there. It's nothing serious.
It's the intensity
his
in
dad.
the gym.
It's the most intense gym I've been in probably when it comes to sparring, honestly. It's too Hollywood though. It's a real Hollywood environment. So that kind of take away from it, honestly, because you don't feel like you're training. You feel like it's just cameras in your face all the time.
What do you mean by that?
There's people that travel around the whole world just to put a camera in your face.
Really?
Yeah, like one guy came from Indiana and just ran up on me and said, "Hey, where Floyd at?" I'm like, I'm trying to train right now. You ask me where Floyd? I don't got his number or nothing, man. Like, it's his gym, but I don't hang with him or nothing. So
People, wow, man.
it's just a Hollywood environment. Like a gym like this, people come in here, they train. You ain't got nobody else in your face. But you go to Floyd gyms, people in there with cameras, people from all around the world that's on vacation in Vegas. They just want to see if Floyd gonna pop up today, so they got their cameras.
Allow that?
Yeah, they allow media. They allow media a lot. They don't allow just any boxer in, but they allow media.
It's
They
pros
allow
and
media.
cons to that, though. There's pros and cons to allowing media in, though.
It's like a good promotion stuff.
Exposure,
but
yeah.
Not everybody come to the gym to be the next big thing.
Nah, hell no.
It's just,
Yeah.
so it's just,
Some of the best be under the radar.
nah, it's the best, you know them. You know them.
Oh, yeah?
You know if somebody got it or not. It don't take
For
long.
sure.
It ain't
Who
too late,
who
man.
is in your top 5? Like who?
Of today,
Before you say that, what weight class are you in?
I was at 75 and I went to 160.
Okay. All right.
You got to fight about 20 pounds under your walk around weight, about 20 under. So I walked around like close to 190. I went to 175, but I said I'm gonna go down to 60. I didn't want to go 68, so I went to 60. So the 68 is mainly like bulky 60 guys. So
Yeah.
I'm just looking
Okay.
Sheesh.
Well, who in your top 5? Who you got?
up to date.
Yeah. No, all time.
Oh, all time. First off, I'm gonna say this is gonna cause an argument with people, but Muhammad Ali is not the best boxer, bro.
No.
He's not the best boxer.
No.
People hold
No,
Muhammad
no.
Ali is kind of like Tupac. They hold what he did outside the ring,
Yeah.
or what Tupac did outside the music, including his legacy, and say he the greatest. So I can't take nothing away from him, but I can't count him as the greatest. He was like the first entertaining guy, like talking shit,
Yeah.
you know, all up in your face and everything. He was the first with the style that he had, but I can't say he's the greatest. Greatest of all time. I'm gonna be stuck between Sugar Ray Robinson and Floyd. I'm gonna have to go one of them two.
Yeah. Floyd is one of the most hated.
Why not Julio Caesar?
He in my top. He up there. He in my top 5. He in my top 5.
Bro, I got Mike Tyson.
No,
I got him over anybody.
he not in my top 5.
I got him over anybody.
Mike Tyson didn't beat nobody. Who you beat?
All it took is for him to catch you one time.
But he fought
That's all
guys
it
that
took.
was scared of him. When he fought
So
somebody
you
that
think
wasn't,
Tyson
he
was
lost.
that great?
He lost when he fought somebody that wasn't scared of him. He went on a losing streak. So he wouldn't have to bite nobody's ear if he was that cold.
Tyson is amazing. I don't give a damn.
Tyson was
I
the
don't
first
give a
person
damn.
that was scary. That's what it was. And
As far as knocking people out, I can give it to him.
Yeah, that's
like he entertaining wise, like power,
Hell
but
yeah.
his biggest fight probably was Frank Bruno. Frank Bruno,
He lost, didn't he?
he beat Frank Bruno.
Okay.
He beat Leon Spinks, and he beat an old Larry Holmes. So that's it. Everybody else was just like guys that you don't know that he beat that was scared of him. Once he fought somebody who was top tier, he lost. He lost to Holyfield. He lost to Lewis. He lost to everybody else.
You got a point. You got a point.
Yeah, he lost to everybody that was top tier. So he lost to Buster Douglas, and Buster Douglas wasn't
Yeah.
top tier. So it's
I was a baby, but I remember that.
yeah. So it's just, I can't take nothing away, but I can't put him in my tops because of that mainly. But I got to put Floyd up there because I don't think Floyd was the most entertaining person, but he fought the most champions.
Yeah.
He was undefeated.
And regardless, you
He
can't beat
packed
him.
that arena out. People didn't want to see him win. They wanted to see him lose. But either way, you're going to buy a ticket no matter which way it goes. So
Well, they accused him of dodging fights too. Like they said, he waited Pacquiao out till he was older. What do you got to say about that?
he could have. I'm not going to put it past him, but either way, that payday was crazy. No matter if
for
he did it
sure.
before or earlier.
For
So
sure.
Either way. And so you just got to realize how big he is. Like every time he fought somebody, they stock went up for losing. You get it? Like McGregor lost to him and got paid more in UFC.
Yeah,
This is
crazy.
boxing.
Crazy.
Pacquiao lost to him and got paid in the
Crazy.
exhibitions. Berto lost to him and went to the exhibition. So every time somebody loses to him, they still gain more fame just for losing. So that's a big name in my opinion. If you can beat somebody up and you lost, but you more famous just for losing.
Yeah.
So-
Well, what is your opinion on Jake Paul?
I want him to get beat. I ain't gonna lie to you. I want Jake Paul to lose. I really want somebody
Damn.
to beat him.
I think he's a decent boxer.
I'm not a
He
fan.
is
I think
decent.
he's
He-
fooling everybody. Like,
Nah, he
know what he doing.
He pick and choose. I think he pick and choosing, but
Yeah.
Don't all fighters do that sometimes, though? Most times?
today's
said
day,
Floyd
today's
did
day,
it.
yeah, today's
Floyd
day they
did
pick
it.
and choose a lot. I think he is gaining a lot of skill though. I wouldn't say he's trash, but he ain't
I'm
gonna
not
be
a
no
fan.
he ain't gonna be no top tier boxer. But he gonna keep on fighting these low tier guys till he feel like he top tier. That's all he
Yeah,
gonna do. So
make him actually look
I hope
better.
somebody expose him one day, but who knows? He might get experience to the point that he can hang with somebody who's top tier. one day.
Yeah.
I
So
figured
it's
the Fury and him fight would have been,
bigger than what it was.
yeah.
Tommy ain't good as his brother, so his brother is 10 times better than him. So I didn't expect that fight to be that good.
Right about
Does boxing hurt?
that. What? Get punched.
I say training hurt more than boxing.
I mean, you just got somebody like consistently
Nah, training, I would say that too.
punching you.
Nah, it's not nobody consistent. If you ain't got good defense, they're gonna consistently punch you. So it's just, I feel like training is harder than the actual fight, honestly, because the fight is what 2.5, 3 minute rounds. You knock the guy out, you got an easy day out.
Do you feel it?
Do I feel what when you get hit?
I guess.
I mean, you know you got hit, but you ain't. I mean, your head ain't hurting or nothing like that. Unless you go get somebody who heavy handed, then you'd be like, okay, he got a little bit of power to him, but
Keep sitting there.
otherwise-
Head bobble. You
yeah.
gonna feel that
Otherwise,
shit.
I feel like training is harder than the fight. training is a lot harder. All the stuff you put your body through to cut weight and stay at that weight and gain muscle at the same time. Like some guys, they look anorexic almost just to fight, just to meet the weight. So,
But do you think that's good on the body to do that and then go out there and exhaust yourself for that?
you rehydrate. There's a hydration clause.
Rehydration clause. Yeah.
Yeah.
Right,
So once
okay.
you meet, like say you walk around 170 and you cut all the way down to 140. Once you meet that weight on that scale, you can leave the building and go drink all the water and eat a steak if you want to. You already meet the weight already. So when you fight, you might be 145 or something like that. You ain't gonna gain all that weight back, but
How do you lose all that weight? And
it's a lot. It just depends on your body type, honestly.
Yeah, because I personally, I can gain weight. I can be, the most I ever weighed was 170, but I can never
Cut weight.
get under 155.
It's not hard. Like it's not hard. But whatever your walk around weight is, you want to cut at least 15, 20 pounds if you want to box.
why?
Why would you fight? Because okay, let's say you weigh 110 or something like that. Let's say you weigh 110. The girl you fighting weigh 110. I promise you, she weighed probably like 140, was muscular and just lost her fat. And now you fighting a girl that's way bigger than you, just got down to your weight. So why would you fight at your walk around weight when you can be the one that's bigger than the person and just cut whatever fat you got? You know what I'm saying?
So how you feel about Gervonta Davis and his rehydration clause and everybody
That he
don't
did
wanna
with
fight him?
what he did with Garcia. That was just for Garcia when he did that.
I think Haney didn't want to accept that rehydration clause from him either.
Cause they bigger guys, and it gave Tank an advantage, in my opinion. But that's them. They signed that contract. They know what they signed themselves up for. So I can't really say how I feel about it too much.
When was your last match?
In 2018,
Okay.
When?
yeah, it was in Germany.
It was in Germany? Oh, so you're like a big person, I guess.
I ain't no pro fighter out here, nothing like that.
Big
Nah,
person.
I wouldn't say that. No.
Man, bro, stop, don't. We all know you humble. But
Nah, I don't look at it like that. I don't look at it like
We
that.
don't do that around
Hey,
here.
Nah,
hey,
nah.
state
We
your
don't-
gangster and let them know.
Hey, I wouldn't look at it like that. Like I know a lot of people when it come to boxing and stuff, but I wouldn't label myself like no.
Bro, if
like-
you good, bro.
I mean, I know I'm
Simple as
skilled.
that.
Nah, if she talking about skill, that's another thing. But when she said big person, I thought she meant like status in boxing or
it
something.
is to us. So there you go.
It is.
No?
I think you're
I
by
give you
far
the all
the most
flowers.
interesting person that we, as me included, have like had.
What
Like
y'all-
somebody that's actually like done something.
You know what I'm
But
saying?
y'all usually get like
Yeah,
rappers or something.
Yeah.
Good job.
Already.
Yeah.
Yeah, rap. It's gonna be a while before
I'm
they do
sick
something.
of these rappers.
Yeah.
It's gonna be a while before
No
they do
offense,
something.
but all offense. I don't give a fuck.
But yeah, it's hard to give a top five. Honestly, just heavyweight alone, I put Larry Holmes as my top heavyweight of all time
Okay.
because he was a heavyweight champion for 13 years. Nobody else did that.
Yeah.
But people hated him because Muhammad Ali trained well.
Crazy. People don't talk about him like that.
Because he beat Ali, that's why. Ali was basically his big brother when it came to boxing. Ali sparred with him, he learned from Ali, then he turned around and beat Ali in a fight. So when that happened, everybody hated Larry Holmes. Oh, we don't like you, you born, you beat Ali, we want you to lose. And he finally ended up losing to Leon Spinks, and then Tyson beat Leon Spinks. So they don't talk about him, but he don't get nowhere near as credit as he deserved for being champion that long. He was one fight away from being the longest undefeated streak in boxing. He was one fight away. He lost the fight that would have gave him that record. So people don't give him the respect that he deserved. But Larry Holmes be my top heavyweight of all time. I had to put Larry Holmes. I can't disrespect Larry Holmes.
How do you? So you still like active boxing?
I'm coaching now. I coach with Coach Ward.
Okay. All right.
So I
You
just
live
travel.
here in Newburgh?
Now, yeah. You made that face.
That's pretty boring.
Because my family from Kinston.
And
So I'm
Go
gonna
to
tell you the
Raleigh.
story. I'm gonna tell you the story. I'm gonna finish saying the story. So, like I said, I did some boxing in the military and stuff. I got a son. So when I got off active duty, I said it didn't make sense for me to be living in other states and traveling around so much. I'm not with his mom, so it's just gonna be a lot co-parenting and stuff. So at the time, he was primarily with me, and I said it'd make a lot of sense for me to go back to North Carolina because I left in 2014 and never came back.
do you like it here?
It's not bad as you think.
It's as bad as I think.
That's not me saying I like it, but
that's
not me saying I like it, but traveling around, I realized North Carolina is not bad as you think. If all you've seen is North Carolina, you're gonna think it's bad. But when you go see how other states is too, you'll be like, okay, North Carolina actually is more affordable than this state, or North Carolina has less crime than this state, or the education in North Carolina is better than this state. Because I was in Louisiana last, and Louisiana is number 49 for the worst education in the United States. So yeah, everybody thinking New Orleans and the party and the Mardi Gras, but It's not really. It's a lot of. Every state got its. It just depends what you're looking for in a city or a state. Really, it just depends. Everybody. I just advise everybody to travel and see what you like, and I guarantee to make you look at where you're from a little bit different.
Most definitely.
You've done a little bit of traveling.
People tell me I'm crazy because I say I love New Bern. As
Oh,
I got
New Bern.
older, I love New Bern.
I mean, I don't know if I.
See the
What do you
issue.
love about it?
The space I have. I don't like.
Why are you so negative about
I
it?
don't like being in big.
Because-
Yes,
Nah.
it's small.
I just like my job. I just like the money of the job I got. I didn't care if I lived in the country or a city. They paying me good. I'm there. So
Fact.
is
You do something other than coaching?
Yeah, I work for the state now.
What do you do?
Okay.
Down for DLT doing data analytics now.
When you were boxing heavily, how did you balance out your regular life with your career?
I mean, I just divided the same way you divide it now. Like I
Like you were still working a job?
Yeah,
while
I
boxing?
gave up my free time to boxing. So I had work, boxing. That was it. I didn't have no free time to do nothing besides weekends, brother. But I use that to recover sometimes. But that's pretty much what it was.
Y'all ever seen no, you ever tried smelling salts?
Smelling sauce?
Salts.
Nah.
You know when you ever seen somebody get knocked out and they take the smelling salts, go under their nose to wake them up?
Yeah, we
No,
usually don't do
you
that.
don't know what I'm talking about?
You usually have a medic in your corner that handles somebody that get knocked out.
Y'all ever
Smelling
heard?
salt come from is towards the working out aspect. That's just like a smell. That shit it brings you back. It's
I seen
all right,
somebody
let's
on the
go.
sidelines in the NFL, like getting hype, and he'll sniff it and he'll go crazy.
That
but
sound like
but
some
in
crazy shit.
but in
Yeah, I
boxing,
don't
that's what
agree
they
with
they
that.
stu- that's what they used to do in boxing.
Back in the days, yeah. Everybody got their own regiments. Like
that
even
shit
when,
is wild.
even when it come to training, like everybody got their own regiments. It's not no set way to box that I feel like is the perfect way to box, because some guys got no technique and they champions. Some guys got a lot of technique and they get knocked out. So it's kind of hard to explain. It's kind of hard to explain. I do feel like the bigger you are as a person, like size wise, the less technique you need. Cause like Deontay Wilder's just huge. He
Yeah.
swing wild.
Long,
You know, Tyson Fury's just
pauses.
huge. He's a little technical, but you know, bigger guys, they can be more sluggish with big power punches, but smaller guys got to be hella technical. They can't be just power punchers only.
Have you ever seen that movie Black Bear? It's about a boxer, but I can't remember who it was. I thought it was a good movie. I just, maybe not too.
I
Black
don't like
Bear.
watching.
What year was this?
I
I
don't like
watched
watching
it.
boxing movies too much because like
No.
I watched
you see
it
how
last
fake it
year.
is, and I don't know, it bothers me sometimes. Like I see it and I be like,
2019
Well,
I
you
be
know,
like, I
they
never do that
focusing
move
on
in the boxing ring. I never do that.
It was
They focus on the story and skip
Yeah.
out the workout process. You know, they
Yeah.
on the drama.
Like Creed, I watched some of what's his name, Michael B. Jordan stuff.
Yeah,
I'd be
yeah.
like, I would never do that in the ring. Whoever told him to do that, that's a bad move. I would never do that.
Shit, it worked for him.
I get
man.
I get the story aspect of it. It's just, I mean, he's not a professional boxer or nothing like that, so I understand. But
Of course not. But I'm sure to get him prepped to do the movie, he had to do some training.
yeah, he had
some
real
legit
trainers
training.
there. He had Coach Boogie was there with him. Terrence Crawford was there with him.
That's cool.
He had a few people that was pretty good. I mean, everybody know who Crawford is, so
He doing his thing.
yeah, so he had the right people there with him.
How long you been training here with Ward?
Not long, not too long, probably a few months. I was training up in Greenville too for a little bit.
Okay.
So since I got back, I said that's what I'm gonna start doing, and just get all my knowledge to the kids or whoever else want to learn about.
Ward a good dude, man. He good people.
He good,
man.
yeah, good. Ward cool. Well, it's a few coaches around here I met. A few in Jacksonville, a few in Fayetteville, Wilmington. There's a few. I mean, it's two in New Bern. Coach Reggie down the street too. We got Coach Reggie.
Okay.
So they all nice. They cool people. They straight.
Yeah.
So with somebody in the gym, how long is it gonna take you to have to lace up them gloves if they tell you to lace them up?
Every coach is different. Me, I don't want nobody to lace nothing up for a few months. I don't want you fighting for a few months because you got to get your feet together. If your feet not right, you're not gonna do nothing in that boxing ring. So when you come in, it's gonna be a lot of calisthenics and a lot of footwork drills. But some coaches have you walking here and just spar another guy that's your level. Automatic, you knew, he knew, y'all been here a week, spar each other. Like some coaches like that. So it just depends. But I don't do it personally. I don't do it personally. I see the benefits to both, but I personally don't do it. So I don't just throw nobody in there yet.
So you don't seem to be really big into social media like that.
No, I don't like getting caught up in social media stuff.
No. Well, you could use it as a more of a platform for your training.
Don't
Yeah,
plan on
I
it.
mean, I might do something like
Shit,
that.
you're using
I
it
just-
right now for this podcast.
Yeah, but I might post some of my training. But as a boxing trainer, you don't want to post some of your training stuff. 'Cause, like, you don't
Okay.
want nobody to know what you do, your secrets.
Facts,
Other gyms
facts.
start doing the same stuff.
Yeah.
You know, you
True.
don't want that to get out. Some people do share that stuff, but I don't want to share that stuff because then gyms are rivals. Like, if another gym know what I work on a lot, they're gonna make their fight as good
it's
as what I.
working?
Yeah.
Yeah.
If it's working, they're gonna take it, and with my flaw, they're gonna know it. So you don't want to publicize too much. Just show
I
them
get
stuff
that.
just to know that you do it. But don't show your whole game plan or nothing like that. Like
Understood.
football players, they don't post their whole training camp
Nah.
on the NFL page, and then they might post them working out or something like that. But they're not gonna post everything that they doing. So
Okay.
they don't want the other teams to know what they work on.
I'm so glad you're a gatekeeper because people try to make me feel bad about being a gatekeeper, and it's just like you're not going to. I said what I said. I'm not telling you. Figure it out yourself.
Yeah, that's figured out. You see when you get in the ring, you'll see yourself.
Right.
That's how it
Definitely
is.
understandable.
But
What,
most time you can tell somebody something and they don't want even
Use
take
the
heed to what
information.
you're saying.
Yeah, some people don't.
True.
So
Some people don't.
Well, I guess on to the subjects. We in relationships. We single here. What's up? Where
Why
we
are we
at?
asking about relationships?
Hold on, it's coming to my topic.
Oh.
Relax. It's getting. We ain't gonna expose you like last time.
Oh, y'all exposed. It's
We're
wild.
not even going to talk about that.
ain't
We ain't
nobody
gonna-
do nothing.
we ain't gonna do you
You
like
wanted
this.
to be
You know what I'm saying?
gullible and naive to the fact of things in life.
I ain't gonna do you like that this time.
Whatever, Milquine.
But
What she call you?
That's
Mel?
Melquan, that's my name.
Oh, I thought she said something. I was like, what does that mean? I didn't know what she said.
this is leading to my topic though. Just a simple yes or no.
Yeah,
What
I mean, yeah.
I'm.
No,
I'm
but I
not-
have a friend.
Okay.
You could say yeah. Something like that.
Anyway, we was talking about the 50-50 rule earlier.
Yeah.
And when you're dealing with somebody, well, express. Go ahead, get more into detail with what you were talking about with the 50-50.
Oh, when they said, when does 50-50 start? Like that
Yeah.
percentage.
Yeah.
That- whatever your percentage is, 80, 20, 30, 70, whatever y'all do. Like, when do you feel like it starts? Because me personally, I don't feel like it starts before a relationship because the whole 80-20 thing was made for a household. So if a woman is in my household, okay, I cover 90-10, I cover 80-20, I cover 100-0. But if you're not in my household, how I'm going to cover your stuff and my stuff to meet that percentage? That makes no sense.
You're not going to cover any percentages.
Okay,
except
okay,
your
so
own.
it shouldn't start before then. That's it. That's what that means then. You just answered my question.
So it starts like you said when you move in.
Exactly.
Yeah, because some women, they do
Exactly.
want a guy that's going to pay their gas every week and pay their nails every time.
Well,
and
see,
pay
you
the-
said
and put-
married. When you say married, I thought you were you're talking about like a more, I
Well,
guess.
well, let me correct myself. If even before marriage, if you moving with a person in general, that's when it comes. That's when it starts.
Yes.
That's when it starts. But if y'all not moved in, it don't make sense because now the guy's just coming out of his. Whether he rich or not, he come out of his pocket a lot.
Yes.
It just don't make sense, and that's. I don't label that as spoiling a woman. That's just. I don't think it's necessary to do all that at that stage. Honestly, it's not necessary.
For me, if I was to get in a relationship right now and have her move in with me, I wouldn't have her pay nothing.
Yeah, I
take
feel the
care
same
of that. Go wash the dishes. You know what I'm saying? I cook too, but still, just take care of the house. And that's what I say. But I shoot. Sometimes I ain't gonna want to pay for that motherfucker. So I hope you got some type of money.
Yeah,
You'll be
that's where I
surprised.
was going.
Sometimes I ain't
Bruh.
gonna want to do it. Let me see if
Nah.
little mama got me right quick.
Women,
surprised.
y'all want equal rights, don't you? All right, then equal pay. Like
I told somebody one day. I said, if you had a receipt for your
it's
whole life,
50-50.
like this is a question for both of them, not her. If you had a receipt for your whole life, not the stuff that you need, like your bills and stuff, what was the most expensive thing on that list?
Mortgage.
Rent.
No, I said not necessities, not your bills and rent. What's the most expensive thing on your receipt outside of stuff you need to live? Because every other guy said women.
Personal
hell
needs,
no.
stuff you
Hell
Do you
nah.
feel like you spent the most money on women outside of things that you need? We ain't talking about food. We're not talking about rent. We're not talking about mortgage. We're not talking about car insurance. We're talking about outside of that.
Fun money.
Fun money.
Yeah.
You spent fun money over women.
No, sir. Hell no.
You spend more money on women than fun money.
I don't spend money on
Women at all.
What I mean by women, I mean like you paying
Going
for their
out on
dates,
dates.
going on dates,
Nah.
buying them gifts, stuff like that.
Nah,
That's
until-
For
surprising.
my woman,
Until
yeah, I do shit for her.
That's
okay,
surprising.
Cool. The little shorty, we not together, but you know, we hunching, we grown. You know what I'm saying? So I got a lot of respect.
Mm-hmm.
If she needs something, yeah. I buy her flowers. Let's go to the movies right quick.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah, I'll do that.
And ain't nothing wrong with that.
But-
as far as how much,
I'm not tricking though.
It's not
How
just her
much?
though. That's not the question. Ain't just about her. The question is about every woman you dealt with in your life.
Oh.
All the money
see,
you spent on
see,
a woman in
see,
general
see.
put together. I said the
shit.
receipt is for however old y'all is right now. The receipts for your whole life.
Oh well, my ex, I helped her with her business, so that's what most of my money went at.
Yeah, like I had an ex. I bought her equipment like this before. Had another ex. She always wanted Prada bags. Wanted this. Wanted that. Wanted had another ex. She always wanted
That's
to travel and
wild.
stuff. So all that stuff put together, that's a lot of money. As opposed to like my fun money. Okay, I just go on vacation for a weekend. But it's like your receipt from today to back to when you was a little kid or back to when you were a teenager. I feel like a woman is what I spent the most money on outside of things I need on my day-to-day life. But outside of food, outside of car insurance, outside of all that stuff. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, do you feel like you spend more money on yourself or every woman you ever dealt with in your entire life? Like, do you
Myself.
You spend more money on yourself?
Yeah.
I mean, that's a good thing if you did.
I
That's a good
definitely
thing.
spent more money on my. Not saying I haven't spent no money on no woman.
And I said, have you spent more on yourself than women?
I spent more on myself.
Hell yeah.
You'll be surprised because they expensive out there,
you know,
boy.
Nah,
They
I'm
expensive.
about to be.
When you
30
grabbing
in
the
May,
wrong
so-
ones, then
Exactly.
Yeah, when you
You
grab the
grabbing
wrong
the
one,
wrong
but
one.
it's like how the generation is nowadays. Like I think so. That's what you're talking about. Like
I
you being
get
on
it.
social media.
Okay.
Like, they look on social media and they
And
see
they want all
flow.
that mess.
First thing they say is, "I deserve that. I deserve to be flown out. I deserve this."
I was
this."
going
Why
to
do
go
you
to the
deserve
flying
to be
out.
flown
I
out?
deserve the Prada
I'm
bag
not
and
flying shit out
the bags and stuff. They say they deserve it. So
unless you mines.
I mean,
I mean, you were buying it, so hey.
yeah, I was in a relationship.
Yeah.
But it wasn't like no everyday thing and nothing like that. But you know, I don't mind sport. I don't do that just because. Like I don't just go buy stuff daily. But like it do
You love
add up.
hard.
When you look
Monthly.
back, you like that's a lot.
You
Monthly.
love hard on your women.
Is it weekly? Is
Ah,
it
good question.
bi-weekly?
It's-
Like,
Both of you asked me questions at the same time.
Oh.
Is it is what weekly? Like when I buy stuff?
like you buying Prada bags weekly, bi-weekly, monthly?
I say probably like a monthly thing. Probably like, it could be bi-weekly, monthly. It ranges. It ranges from I say 2 weeks to 4 weeks.
For what?
It's just happening. Like and that's something I used to battle myself with. Like
Make you
whenever
real
I do
happy.
things for my woman, I feel like and this ain't her saying this is me saying this. I feel like I gotta outdo myself every time. Like I did all this last time. Next time I can't do under what I did last time. You know. It might be the boxer thing in me, like I gotta outperform what I did last time. So
Yeah.
if I did this, I gotta do this next time, and then this next
You
time.
wanna
or
top
I'ma feel
everything.
I gotta top myself is what I be feeling like. So
Pause.
like
No, I'm playing, I'm
I be
No.
feeling that way sometimes. Like I gotta beat myself out. So it's like it's hard. It's just
Jokes. Yeah, I feel you. You wanna,
I don't.
but yeah,
it's
I was
just
gonna
me.
say
It's
that.
just me
You-
how
I
I
think-
saying like I would do something.
I
like,
feel the mentality. I understand,
competitive
but
I
I'm
do
not. It's
something
not
like
me.
I'd be like, dang, like I don't know. I think it's the fear of like feeling like you didn't make somebody happy. I think that's the fear. Like feeling like you
And
didn't
as
make
a man,
somebody
that's
So,
happy.
But
like-
what if
That's a
what if that's
horrible
not her love language? Like you
There's
might
some-
you're
that's what I'm
buying
saying,
her
like-
everything, but she's still not happy.
I don't
Like,
do it, but I don't do it because I want to. I do it because that's the kind of person that woman is. You know what I'm saying? Like I've been in relationships.
Okay.
I've been in
It makes
relationships
sense.
where like a woman she don't require this and that. I've been in relationships where she's like, oh, I think I deserve this, or I would like this. Can you do this? Can you do that? So it just depends on the person. Everybody different. So I'm not gonna have the
Yeah.
same approach to everybody. So it just depends.
Like Mel said, it sounds like you love hard.
Sometimes
Ain't nothing wrong with it.
I feel like sometimes I wouldn't say I love hard. It's,
Ain't nothing wrong with it, bro.
Nah, I wouldn't say I love hard because honestly, I look back on some of the stuff I did in relationships. I feel like it was stupid. I wouldn't do it if I went back, and it wasn't due to love. It's due because I just felt like I had to do it because it'd make them happy. I wouldn't even be in love or nothing like that. Just okay, that's what's gonna make them happy. Cool, I make it happen. Done. So it's just
It's a typical man feeling too.
yeah. But it's kind of like how the world is nowadays. Like we live in a world where people put wants over needs. It's crazy.
Oh, it's
Like
they do.
like if you give a
It's
woman
weird.
everything, not even a woman, anybody, like if you give somebody everything they need, they're gonna be mad that they wants not met. You give them everything they want, they ain't gonna care about needs at all. You know what I'm saying? You can fill up somebody's whole refrigerator with food, but they want this specific food. They ain't gonna say nothing about what's in their refrigerator. You know what I'm saying? But if you go get them what they asking for, their refrigerator could be empty. They don't. They ain't thinking about it. They got what they wanted already. So it's
I
like
Yeah.
tell a lot of people.
it's just crazy.
Like I tell a lot of people, man, I ain't never really had much in my life, but everything I have and everything I need, That's all I need.
Is that people don't want to do that. When you meet somebody and you trying to talk to them, like people don't ever ask the question like, okay, what kind of man do you need? What kind of woman asks the guy, what kind of woman do you need? They say, what do you want? That's what they say. They don't say, what do you need? They say, what do you want? And she tells you what she wants. She wants romance. She wants this. She wants that. Sometimes some guys say what they want, some do, but so that's what's in the guy's mind. Do what she wants. He don't know what she need yet. We're gonna give you what you want, and that's the problem. Once a woman get what she want, you basically won her over. But it's like you didn't really start from the right foot because you ain't give her what she need yet. And some people don't want what they need. Some people don't. They want to be stuck to the stuff they usually get. They don't want. A lot of people don't want what they need. They really don't.
Well, that's why they're
they'll never get to where they.
A lot of people do not want what they need at all, and a lot of stuff in life.
Of course.
I think I'm gonna send this podcast to a few people.
She said she. It's the truth. A lot of people don't want what they need, man. You need a guy that's gonna get you right and do this or that. You need a woman that's gonna do this and that, but they wanted to stick with what they normally have.
Yeah.
And I think it's because of longevity.
Could be.
In some cases, it's well, we've been together for this amount of time, so trying to see the best in people, and it's just like when does this stop?
I give you an example. Like one time I was talking to a girl and she said, yeah, if I'm short on bills or I'm short on money or something, I feel like I should just come to you and get it. And I'm like, okay, but you just can get comfortable with me being your backup bank account type thing. So it's so I advised to help her in a way to make more money. Mm-hmm. That didn't go nowhere. She just still felt like I should provide it if she's missing X amount of money or something like that.
As a woman,
so you see, she didn't want me to give her what she needed. She needed to make more money. Obviously, you always falling back into a hole. You need more money. Instead of me helping you make more money, you want me just to give you the easy way out and just give you the money. Mm-hmm. So that's what I'm saying. So it's just like people don't want what they need. They really don't. They don't want it.
I feel like women get on men's heads for not having a lot of money or being broke or whatever the case is, which is why they're always looking for a sponsor, I feel like. And it's just like, okay, as a woman, why are you not having these same motives? Why are you not having these same needs and requirements for yourself? You want your man to make millions of dollars a year. Okay, why don't you have that for yourself?
Yeah.
I seen the post this lady said. She said a guy can't work at fast food. He can't work for the government.
Crazy.
He can't work at the post office. He can't do. I'm like,
she wanted to be trapping all night.
I don't know what she said.
What kind of job is possible in that aspect or manner of making that much money if you're not working for those
like they say,
places?
women date up, men date down.
That's true.
We'll go get that girl that's working at McDonald's. Yeah, meanwhile, she not picking up McDonald's, nigga. Yeah. So,
women just want somebody to sponsor them straight like that. That's all they're looking for. They're looking for somebody
that's
going to give them money.
Now it's like that.
Yeah, like men. That's true. Men date down, women date up. I can say that. Like a guy, not on no weird stuff. A guy that would be looked at as a 10, he end up dating an 8. A woman that's an 8 end up dating a guy that's a little bit up. So it's like, I think it's because I think a lot of guys just are easy nowadays. Like you got a fat ass and your face is like whatever. You can do it.
As long as she got a coochie and it works, a nigga is going to get it.
Yeah, man, we don't have nothing equivalent to not in the weird shit. We ain't got nothing equivalent to how much guys value their ass. We ain't got nothing equivalent to that. A woman don't look at us and just
women have the keys to sex.
Yeah, they don't.
Women have the keys to sex.
Like we dressed up like, okay, we got jeans on and stuff. Like a woman can't see what we working with, but no matter what she wear, we can see what she got. So you know what I'm saying. So guys are gonna be attracted to that. You know what I'm saying. And guys nowadays they idolize ass is what it is. They idolize ass. You got an ass, you can get far. That's why these doctors making money now. So
oh, for sure, BBL like a mom.
You got an ass.
That's seen this video. A guy walking around the mall.
Ugly girl with a fat butt. Nobody want to.
She gonna get far. You ugly girl.
Nobody want to even look up at that face.
Patchy head, fat ass. You can get still get what guy you want. You still can. Just throw a wig on. You be fine.
Yeah.
But if you're a guy that's patchy head,
not all of them gonna stay. You know what I'm saying? But she can pull. You know.
Yeah. I seen this other thing. It was a double standard. They say if you see a girl on the bus, they're gonna say that she grinding and doing good and working. But if you see a guy on the bus, he a broke boy. Yeah, I said that's crazy. That is wild.
This is a wild world.
That's crazy. That's crazy.
That's man. We can't do nothing.
That's part of the problem with this generation that you spoke on.
Yeah, it's a lot of things. It's the music we listen to too. Like,
oh man,
I tell people 100% the music we listen to.
I don't support Black Lives Matter. I don't at all.
I told
Me
myself,
either.
I told myself I don't
support it,
either. yo.
because
Me
it
either.
only matter when another race kill a black. When a black kill a black, oh, they was beefing, it was cool. Like, you
Yeah.
know, they ain't like each
Yeah,
other.
that shit weird.
A white or Mexican do it. Oh, we got to ride about it. So
Can we
it's
be
like,
friends after this?
it's I don't support Black Lives Matter because it's situational. It's not all black lives. It's only ones that's took by other races.
Yeah.
So it don't make sense to me. I don't support it for that reason. I think the black community, we like to talk about whites a lot, but I think we are our worst enemy. We're our own worst enemy.
I believe
Well,
that,
most
man.
definitely.
I hate saying that, but
Yeah.
it's true.
Most
It's
definitely
true.
we are. And
If-
don't
if-
nobody realize
It's
that
true.
they
Like no city, you can name any city right now. Like let's say we get you and we get a white guy, and you go walk in the worst neighborhood in any city right now. They're gonna try to jump you, but the white guy, they're gonna say, "Oh, that's the cable man, probably," or something like that. They might let him get off a
Crazy,
little
right?
bit, but they're gonna jump
Crazy,
you.
right?
And it's like blacks have like this weird competitiveness with
It's
each other. Like,
animosity
if
toward
I
each
pull
other
up
for
in a
nothing.
nice, if I pull up in a nice, like you might like nice cars or something. I pull up in a nicer car. Now I'm a threat to you.
They
You know,
feel
and
like
I ain't
they
do
gotta
nothing
go
to you.
get
I didn't
something
do
bigger
nothing
and
to
better.
you. Yeah, I didn't do nothing. Or a woman walk in and she look better than her. Now she a threat because she might get the guy that she. It's like we automatically competitive for no reason, just because what we have, we're just competing indirectly, and it makes no
exactly
sense.
why it is as a, I guess, person of our color, you can't talk about what you finna get. You can't talk about
Yeah.
what you want. You can't talk about nothing good in your life because people will talk down on you just because they don't have it. And
Mm-hmm.
it's just like,
people
that's
glorify your bad
disgusting.
before you're good.
What Drake said, they scream out your failures and whisper your accomplishments.
And that's true. That's how it is. So I feel like we are our own worst enemy. People keep saying black community. This black community ain't got no community anymore. We just do whatever, man.
Yeah.
This is everybody for themselves type. Even when it comes to families, this is everybody for themselves type thing. It's just how it is. And a president ain't gonna fix that. So
No,
it's,
hell no.
it's
Hell nah, it ain't.
black's the only thing that can fix it.
Nah.
And right now we ain't trying to fix it. So
And I'm not
it's
trying
gonna
to
stay
be
broke.
like make sound even worse. God ain't coming to save this shit either.
He ain't coming. What?
Ain't coming to save like the black community.
Oh,
Like,
you talking about how some races be like blacks are the chosen ones and stuff like that.
well, no, blacks are.
Blacks
Go
are.
there. I ain't gonna go there, but
We are the
Like-
chosen ones, man.
I don't think we the chosen. If we the chosen, why we had like this with each other? That don't make sense. That don't, that,
we ain't been taught right, man. That's all.
they was doing it
Yeah.
back in them days too.
Broken
They was-
people trying to
I don't even
raise
wanna-
broken
Talk
people.
right.
Trying
Well,
to
it,
raise broken
it starts in your home. It starts with you first, and in your home first.
I don't
in
feel like
order to
nobody
have-
chosen, bro. I feel like everybody got the choice to be chosen when it comes to like your religious aspect. You got the choice to be chosen.
I'm not
It ain't-
religious in that. In
Are you
any
not?
aspect-
Well,
in
well,
any
yeah.
aspect.
nah,
that-
I don't
that-
believe in none. I don't really believe.
You don't believe in religion, nothing like that, no Bible, nothing
Not
like
saying
that.
No, I have my beliefs, but I just some of that stuff is just far fetched to me. Nah,
That's you, but I feel like whoever
I
you
want a
believe
better
in,
understanding of all of
Allah, God, Jesus Christ, Farrakhan, Buddha,
Yeah,
whoever,
whatever.
whoever you like,
Yeah,
whatever it is,
nah.
you have the choice to be chosen. It ain't
I believe
because
in
you
good
black.
and bad.
It ain't because you black. It's
Yeah.
not, you know. And I feel like I agree with you. I do feel like churches is watered down. Like churches, they not what they supposed to be no
no,
more.
man.
But that's not me saying that I don't believe because of how churches is today.
Nah,
So it's just
Been saying church was watered down as a kid.
yeah, churches is not the same. A lot of it is for show now. Like a lot of it is for show. Some
Shit, school. Not to
some-
take it away from religion, and that school is watered down.
Been watered down. We're not getting
school
taught
is.
nothing. It's
Let's
4
go there.
years of old knowledge. Matter of fact, I graduated in 2012. I guarantee I can go right there to New Bern High and find a book and find my name in it, and they still using it. And I graduated 10 years ago.
I feel like school take up too much time in the day for nothing. Like I know this guy, he homeschooled. He was like, yeah, my kids get done with everything like in half the time that kids going to school do. But I get it because like I think the way school is structured is to like somewhat babysit also.
Yeah, it is.
Yes.
Because like no
That's
parent is
100%.
gonna get off work in 3 hours if they go to school in the morning,
Right.
so they can't crunch all the curriculum
That's
into
all it is,
4 hours.
babysitting.
So it's like it's partial babysitting, it's partial.
No
education.
offense to the teachers, they're
That's what I feel
underpaid.
like.
They deal with a bunch of bullshit.
I feel like it's partial
It's
babysitting.
babysitting, and then
Yeah.
I don't even know if I
Underpaid.
should say this, but they too busy worried
As a
about
teacher.
why our people don't have hall passes
What?
over.
Cause it's jail, girl.
Don't you got half of your kids failing?
Well, we
School
gotta
is
worry
partial
about
You
it.
babysitting.
worried about me giving
And-
my student a hall pass to go to the bathroom, but you're
check,
not
though.
worried about half the people that's failing.
We gotta
You
worry
worried
about
about me
these
eating
teachers
lunch
out
in
here,
my
these
classroom.
There you go. That's the main man right there.
What's going on?
What's going on? He don't like how somebody hitting that bag. I'll
But-
teach y'all how to hit the speed bag. Y'all wanna learn.
Okay, all right, get some footage. But back to the school
I'll teach y'all.
situation.
They just be worried about the wrong things. I feel like
Yeah.
Maybe I shouldn't say that because who knows who's watching. But I mean, it need to be said. Like they got bigger fish to fry, and they're not frying them. They too busy worried about the little crumbles in the bottom of the pot.
They're teaching the
Kids
wrong
are raised
thing.
by each other nowadays. They're raised by each other. They spend more time at school with their peers than they do at
Homeboy,
home.
yeah.
They get home, they got homework. Their mama cooking just got
They
in
on
from
that
work.
iPad.
By the time you done with homework, everybody going to
fucking
bed.
iPad.
Yeah, so it's like the only time you got with your parents really is on the weekends. If you want to be honest, unless you don't do your work when you get home and your parents
Yeah.
lenient with your schedule. So
Kids,
it's like
kids is having anxiety being around their own parents now.
Yeah.
I
To make
like-
matters worse, we got all the answers to the tests on our phones. Like, you
Yeah.
can pass all your classes just by taking
Nah,
pictures.
don't y'all
of-
lock the phones down in school or something?
Oh, is that thing? That's a thing?
Not in my class, we don't.
Oh,
I
but when I
sure
was in
do.
school, boy, your
Lock their
phone get
iPads
took.
as soon as
But
they
yeah.
hit the door. They
Oh,
get
yeah?
mad. They get mad. Why
Well,
you
good
like
for
my
you.
iPad? Because why are you on it? We don't have iPads in this class.
My phone get broke back then. I had, boy, back in school, I think I had, what I had? I don't even remember what phone I had. They'd take it. If it break, it break. They just throw it inside the drawer of the other phone. This is what it is. It was crazy.
Well, either way, all the answers to anything is in your phone. Whether you homework, send them home homework, they can take a picture of the homework and get the answers off Google.
But that's
type
why they be
shit.
saying, like, show your work, but they still can show their work from what Google say. So
I go right on
Yeah.
AI, Snapchat AI, and tell it, to do something for me.
But I also feel like a lot of stuff in school not needed. Like I
No.
still have not tried to find the square root of nothing.
No.
So it's like
Why do we need the Pythagorean theorem?
yeah, like
We
it
It's,
don't.
sounds like
it's
we
numbers
fucking
and
don't.
everything. It's numbers and everything, man.
Numbers
So-
is everything.
As a
for
boxer,
sure.
do you need the Pythagorean theorem? Do you need to possibly measure the area of the rink so you know how far to hit?
You can count that man's steps and know what next punch you about to throw.
know what I'm saying?
You think so?
it's all just like in your mind. It's not like a numbers thing. It's all just
Yeah.
like automatically. You know what to do when you're in the ring just off of looking at somebody. Like,
Yeah.
It's not like, oh, he's 30 inches from me. It's
Once-
not like that. Like it's
They need to be teaching people how to file their taxes.
That's exactly
They need
that,
to be
man. They
teaching
need
people how
Financial
to
literacy.
cook,
financial
how to
literacy.
clean,
Simple as that.
how to do basic stuff like comprehend.
But that's
they
why,
need
like-
to really
Yes,
touch
they
on
do.
reading and writing again
Yes.
because
They
the chicken scratch
do.
that I see is horrendous.
That's why a lot of people y'all went to school, even me went to school. That's why they all work at the same place because if they didn't make it to college, they all just run to the same building as opposed to high school teaching them construction or plumbing or electricity. Then they could have had a trade going into something already. But it's like people just graduate high school. They don't if they're not a good athlete and they ain't do good in school, they just think that's it. Okay, I'm going
College
to
ain't
military.
important no more.
Yeah.
Depending on what you major,
College
it
a
depends.
rip-off now.
It is. It is.
Nah, college a rip-off.
About
We
it,
see
bro.
past all this bullshit.
Tired of doing
It
this
just
homework.
depends. Like if you're going to be a doctor, I get it. Go
Yeah.
to school. You can learn anything. I do anything on YouTube. You don't need that certificate.
Yeah,
I
but
think
like teachers.
Instagram is your resume now.
Yeah, like teachers, y'all spend more money on school than how much they get paid. They really do. Like
That's
school,
exactly
You're
why
not
I'm not going to get a
wrong
master's
right there,
because
brother.
they
So-
say once you have a master's, you get to a higher tax or pay
Tax
bracket,
bracket.
but you're still going to pay the same amount of money for your loans. That extra money you're
Sure.
getting on your check, you're gonna have to put that to your loans. So no, but
I'm gonna give you an example. Like, okay, let's talk about an office worker. Let's say somebody do HR or something like that. Okay, somebody with a bachelor's degree doing HR, they still gonna be entry level. They might have a slightly higher pay grade than what the low is, but they're gonna be entry still. But then you got a kid who started off at the bottom of HR and just got 5 years of experience. He gonna be ahead of the kid with a bachelor's degree just because he been there for 5 years.
Piece
So
of paper ain't gonna mean nothing.
yeah,
to
so
them.
that degrees don't mean nothing, and honestly, bachelor's degrees are the new associate's degrees. So it's they don't mean as much as everybody make them seem. It's just something to brag about. Like, oh, so and so went to Harvard, so and so went to Yale. So it's like it's just something to brag about
It's an
now.
accomplishment.
and it's quite disgusting because it makes it harder for people that don't want to mess up their credit going to school. It makes it harder for
Boy.
people that don't have those financial or have used up their financial aid. So now they got to figure out another way to go to school. It's just like
Yeah,
So kids, if you're listening, drop out.
nah, I ain't gonna say, but not some boxes though. You say Devin Haney. Devin Haney dropped out of school when he was a little boy. He dropped out when he was about 8.
Man,
he
a
dropped
lot
out at 8
of
and is professionally boxes.
A lot of the
trained.
most successful people in life dropped out.
finish
Yeah.
high school and get a trade. That's all.
The
I'm
dude
gonna
who
tell
run Apple, what's his name?
Elon Musk.
He's a dropout.
Yeah, he dropped out.
Like, come on, man. Well, I'm not promoting dropping out. I dropped out, but not
Basically,
promoting that
if it's
whatsoever.
something you want to do in life, just stick
just
to it. Just
depends.
focus on it. Like no
Yeah.
matter how hard you think it is, like
Yeah.
college ain't gonna always get you where you want to go.
But it's
really
like
not.
we said about math. After elementary school, that basic math is
Yeah.
all you really need to know. How to count, subtract, multiply, divide.
That's
It's
it.
very simple. That's all you need to know, man.
Unless
Life-
you want to go work for NASA and be one of their mathematicians, I don't think
Exactly.
it matters. But
Nah, man.
It's just a way, like she says, babysitting. It's a way to keep them intrigued while babysitting. It's not
Yeah.
working to keep them intrigued, but it's a way to keep them doing something while babysitting. So it's just public babysitting or private babysitting. You choose whichever you want to do.
China, the way they do their schooling is completely different.
They got like 13 grades or something, 14,
And-
13
but
grades.
the way they do it is amazing. I'm not even go over it. It's just a little video I shared on Facebook, but they're way different than us. That's all I'm gonna say.
Private school people?
Regular, like
I think they should offer certificates in high school.
they sleep in school.
I think they should.
Yeah,
too.
like if you get a certificate in something while in high school, because not every kid is a. And then some kids that got high GPAs have cheated their way to it or something like that. So not every kid is even smart in the first place. So
True. They
it's-
said if you ain't cheating, you ain't trying.
yeah, so it's
Smartest people cheat to get where
You know what I'm saying?
they got to make more resources for people who not getting 4.0 GPAs or people who don't see themselves going to college or even people who don't see themselves going to the military or something like that. Like they got to be other ways because right now nobody see no other way, and that's why they McDonald's or the local factory because they didn't see no other way.
It's so sad that when you fill out an application, they ask you like, "Do you have a degree?" And it's just like, that is so insulting for people that really want this job and they don't have a degree.
Yeah, it
And
don't
some
make sense.
places
They got
don't
all the
even
experience.
accept associate's degrees anymore. It's just like you have to have a
Honestly,
bachelor's or higher.
honestly, and I don't want to make it about race, but what skin color is more likely to have that degree?
Associate's degree? Yeah.
A degree, period.
Dude,
Yeah,
period.
degree,
From the
period.
community college. From the
But
community college.
what person, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I ain't making it about race. But yeah, man. Next topic. We already talked about the issues of the day.
Are we gonna talk about Nicki and Meg because this is crazy?
Oh, I was about to go to the cat
I
situation
don't know
with
nothing
Nicki
about
and
Nicki
Meg.
I don't-
I heard that the diss Nicki put out.
I'm so tired of
I thought that
industry
shit was
bitches,
trash.
It was definitely
Excuse me.
trash.
God,
I think it's all the publicity. It's all like
of course,
the celebrities are like high school. They all know each other. They all DM each other and stuff like that. So
they talk. They're pretty lame in person.
Like Drake and SZA were there while Sexy Red was having her baby. What?
Yeah, like a diss
Why
track.
is SZA
yeah.
even in the house with Sexy Red? That's
I tell you.
You got to realize diss tracks are automatic hits for any artist. Because just because the fact that we know you dissing so and so, we want to hear it, no matter if it's trash or good. So
Yeah.
they automatic hits. Diss tracks are automatic hits.
negativity spreads fast.
It's all publicity for money. That's all it is. Like,
Man, I'm just over here shaking my head about all the industry girls.
yeah, if Nicki dropped a
Yeah.
song, if Nicki dropped a song called "Beat You Up" or something like that, it'll get millions of views because she Nicki. But if you say "Beat Megan Thee Stallion up," it's
Oh,
gonna
man.
be it's gonna be
It's up.
yeah. So it's like the diss just for dissing somebody is just bigger than what it is, whether the song good or not.
So as a man, I'm gonna ask you to, as a woman, come back. But as a man, do you find? I gotta find one that's. I'm gonna just say Cardi B. Do you find Cardi B to be a trophy wife, and do you see Drake to be a trophy husband? And when I say trophy wife, I mean that's the wife that you want. That's gonna cook. That's gonna clean. That's gonna be there with the kids. That's gonna nourish you as a man when you down feeling bad. Like that's
Well, I
your
go-
I
Cardi
see
B.
that's something that's Cardi B be doing. That, like I
No,
see
can
her
you-
doing that.
Can you see her as a trophy wife? And
I
can
thought a
you
trophy
see-
wife was just somebody to
To
show off.
Well,
That's what a trophy is. It's just for glitz and glamour. Like,
Yeah.
but you get what I'm saying. As a good
can I see her as a good wife?
woman, good wife.
She won't have a reason to be.
Well,
That's how I feel. Because
I
her
think
position,
she
she don't
do
got a
all this
reason to be.
nasty talking on her music, and she go home and she really is good.
Yeah.
Which one of them she dating? Take off. Offset. I'm not. See, I'm not
Yeah,
even
like
gonna know
okay,
that.
like you talking about cooking and cleaning. She don't got to cook and clean. She called Miss Sue or something so and so. She gonna
Right.
cook and
She
clean
got
the
a
whole
maid.
place.
She got to cook.
You know.
I
So-
personally don't find that to be appealing.
That's what I'm saying. But they got so much money. They don't live like we do.
You
Like
don't
Yeah.
find what to be.
She probably don't got time to. She be on
yeah,
the road.
they
She
should
don't
be on the
go
road
down
and
there
stuff.
cook.
You said what?
That she does. That she will not go down there and cook. And she'll just call somebody to do it instead.
They do.
What if
They do.
what if it's a difference between a person? It's kind of like us. You might work all day, go to the gym, and you might be so tired, and you just like, man, I'm not trying to go home and cook tonight.
And
I'm
I'm
just
rich.
go to
That's
fast food.
that's
And I'm
situational.
rich.
That's
That's different.
situational.
So what if she does cook, but some days she just can't. So she might call Miss Sue and be like, hey, can you come
And
with
that's
us up a
also
meal?
different.
But you got to realize, like, they have giant houses. So is she gonna cook? Is she gonna clean that big house by herself? You know what I'm saying? So I would call a team of people to clean it too. I got a 5-bedroom, 5-bathroom.
And I
giant.
got a tour
I'm
next
calling
week.
somebody. I'm
Like-
not gonna go clean all that by
Why do you
myself.
Well, I
have that
say-
many bed and bath?
That's what they do.
question.
That's just what they do.
I
It's
say that's
crazy,
a question.
right? You would think that money would be
Why do
invested
Floyd got
elsewhere.
50 cars? He's one man.
Hey.
So Yeah, Floyd got
he
50 cars.
Why does he have
bruh.
50 cars?
That's
He's
what
one
happens.
man.
He's
He's
Floyd.
one man. You see what I'm saying? So that's what I'm
How
saying.
many
So-
matches he
Crazy,
got?
right?
50.
That
How
is,
many he done
where's
won?
he getting these
Bet
cars?
for that car.
Yeah, so that's what I'm
No,
saying.
man, he don't
Celebrities,
wage for that car.
celebrities
Put
do
that purse
stuff
down.
just to do it. What else is
Yeah,
he going?
man.
Okay, Floyd got all this money. What else is he going to spend the money on? What else?
Not 50 cars.
What else is
Where
he
are
going to
you
spend it on?
keeping these
The man
cars?
make millions of dollars a day. What is he going to spend his money on?
You're right about that, because when you get to a point of having so much money and
What are you
you
gonna do?
bought everything,
I'm buying up
what
all
are-
the land.
What are you?
He did it already. He owned. He got stripped. He owned the whole street where his
Come
gym
by
is.
New Bern, Floyd.
Yo, all right, I say that question. I say that question because
Buy your town.
And you
Yeah.
don't want to
As
be
a-
the handout guy. Like nothing is wrong with helping people, but when
Nah,
you
man.
always just here's $1,000, here's $1,000,
Yeah,
here's $1,000,
man.
here's $1,000.
That's
People gonna start
You're
expecting
right.
that.
What,
Yeah.
what
So it's
can
like-
you spend your money on?
Exactly. What can you spend your money on? So that's why they just keep buying stuff and buying stuff and buying stuff. It's already the image they got. You ain't gonna see none of them driving no Ford F-150.
nah, man.
So it's just
Well, he might out of 50. I don't think that's a
his-
bad idea.
everybody in his family got a nice car. He done did that stuff. He done provided for his family
Yeah.
already. What is there left to do? There's nothing else to do. If you got all the money, you bought your mama stuff, you bought your brother, sister stuff, your
gotta do is
niece
just
and
be a
nephew.
good dad
What else
from
you gonna
there
spend your
on
money
out.
on, knowing you're making money while sitting right here in this podcast right now?
I probably would go buy me a private island just for me.
Okay, and you just made the money right back again. So what you gonna do now?
Buy another one.
Exactly. That's what I'm saying. So it's like it's
It's gonna
just
get boring after a
they
while.
get boring.
Right, I
Rich people got
know.
problems that broke people don't got. And broke
Give
people got
it
problems rich
to
people don't got.
homeless people who
Rick,
just
give me the
can't,
problems.
just won't. Give it
Yo,
to your
I
local
would be
school.
trying to-
School down the
man.
road.
These
you know?
people they don't care because they can take $1 billion,
Yeah.
give that to the homeless or whatnot.
But it's also
and
their
build-
money.
Right.
That's why I don't hold
Right.
people accountable for not
Right.
donating. It's that they work for that money, so
Right.
I can't be mad if so and so ain't donate to New Bern or something.
Right.
Yeah, yeah.
He worked
No,
for his money.
for
It's
sure.
not his job to do that.
That's also
Right.
like tipping. You
Yeah.
go
Oh
out,
hell
you pay.
no! See,
Some people
Oh,
get
let's talk
mad.
about that.
Some
No.
people get mad because you don't tip, but honestly, it's really not your. You don't have to do it.
Nah, I just
I
took
do
my
it.
aunt out
I
to dinner.
do
well,
it.
we live in
I
a
do it.
country where tipping is our big foundation. When you're
I
a server,
tip just because I
Especially when
understand
servers
you
are
working,
underpaid,
you doing
too.
the
that's
service
how
for me.
they have it.
That's
Yeah.
In
why
the
I would
system.
tip.
I took my aunt out to dinner yesterday, and the receipt said gratuity, and it already had the percentage there.
Yes.
So now the tip is automatically being taken
Yeah,
out. And
I
people,
don't
and
like
people
that.
don't look at that. They just automatically see the price and be like, okay, I paid, and here's your tip. So really, they're getting tipped twice.
Yeah.
But
so
it's
if
just-
if they're doing
false.
gratitude,
Yeah, it's
gratitude,
false.
yeah,
False.
no.
Gratuity.
That's not tip.
That's-
Whatever it is. it's-
Gratuity.
I said it wrong. I said gratitude.
That is false because
So what is gratuity?
gratuity, it is their tip,
That
but
is tip.
that goes towards the restaurant in most cases. That does not go to the server.
Yep.
Also, so now they make people tip the restaurant and the
Yeah,
service.
So we pay
as
So
a
that's
restaurant
server.
twice.
So
Actually,
either way, we're doing it twice. Either way, we're doing it
Oh,
twice though.
that
Either
ain't
way.
it.
So
But-
it's like
Okay, so let's just say you went somewhere yesterday. Let's just say the gratuity was $12. That $12 that was already implemented
Mm-hmm.
did not go to your server probably. Or she might have got $6
But
out
how
of
can
that
that go to the
$12.
restaurant? Ain't my bill as a whole going to the restaurant anyways?
You're right, but the way they break it down at the end of the night, I used to be a server. I was a server
Oh,
for
okay,
2 years.
okay.
So the way they do it is, like when I used to work at Outback, they would take 6% of my total sales. If my total sales was $1,000, they was taking 6% of that to go towards their cut. And then I made whatever else was after my 6%. So some nights I would probably make $200 and maybe only walk out with $140. They take that money and pay the bartenders, the host, and all the extra people that work in the restaurant, or they might just, it might just be their fee.
That's just craziness. That's just the world we live in.
And we still get our $2.13 an hour plus our tips, but that depends on how much they take out. I know some gratuity places where they do it automatically. Half of that goes towards the restaurant anyway. So I mean, it sucks, but that's the way they have it implemented. We didn't go there and ask for $2.13 an hour. That's what they're giving us.
That shit was-
Yeah, we could
But
get
y'all
another
accepted?
job. Yeah,
Yeah.
we could, but I mean,
I was
$200 a day. Come on
was-
now, times 6.
I was talking
yeah.
to my grandfather, and he was like, "Oh, stuff nowadays is expensive." He said, "No," he told me, he said, "Stuff nowadays is expensive, but it was expensive back then too." I said, "What you mean?" He said, "Everybody always glorify how we paid 10 cents or $100 for rent, but you gotta realize we work for 2 cents an hour. So
Yeah.
is it really
The
cheap
pay
back then?
kinda just-
yeah, it does just like this together. Like,
yeah,
so it's
it
like,
ain't-
was it really cheap back? It was less things to worry about back then. Like you didn't have all these extra fees. Like Wi-Fi didn't even exist back then.
Yeah.
But
hell, a telephone for
It didn't even-
part.
Well,
Yeah,
there was
so-
payphones out there.
they didn't have payphones outside. So I mean, but they still got paid nothing even though the rent was cheaper, you got to get
Yeah,
10
at
cents
all.
to $100 is a long time. That's so I understand what he's saying about that. That's a long time. That is a long time to get that.
So what determines how good your tip is gonna be if they don't add gratuity?
It's just your service.
Yeah, they service.
I can't even
What
say
is
that
good
either.
service to
It,
you?
it also
man?
depends. I mean, some people got budgets. Some people got budgets too. Like if you
Yeah.
go on a date and your budget ain't over 500 or something like that, like okay, you can have a more generous tip. But if you tight, then some
My
people
boy,
don't
you
tip
gonna
at
Then
all.
stay your
That
ass
costs
home.
$500.
If you
Yeah,
was
then
tight,
stay your ass home. What you don't need to be going nowhere. You need a tip.
Yeah, but I'm just
Yeah.
saying in general. Like I mean, yeah, I went on dates that cost that much before. It's I mean, it just
know
depends.
I know the restaurants and the course meal.
Yeah, Mike.
The most of
You know you've been talking like that for the whole
But,
time.
it's, but
It's
I've
still
been
been
hearing
working.
them. Yeah,
It's still
it's been working, but it just
It's because
take
it's
that
core
back.
right here.
I take
Yeah.
that back. I take
Nah,
that back.
but regardless, like I say when I go, I mainly
take that
tip
back.
probably like I probably tip like 20 every time or something.
Really? That's good. We'd be glad to get that $20. Snatch
Probably
it right
20.
off the table.
I
for
try
Only
to
time,
tip
only
good.
time I don't tip 20 sometimes is like I don't know, maybe if I didn't feel like your service is that good.
Yeah.
So,
You
at-
was
I've tipped
rude.
more than 20 before. I've tipped more than 20.
are
but
you a person that every time your drink get halfway low or low, you want to refill?
Nah.
Okay.
But
my
I
service is
I would like if you came and asked still like
I would ask, but most people they just like expect that automatically, and it's like, no, I'm
Man,
not gonna do that
I
because at the
seen
end of the
motherfuckers shake
night,
their
I'm
drink
gonna
out, I'm like, come
have
get this shit.
3 full cups of tea on the table when you leave. It's a waste.
My
It's
biggest
a
thing is like
waste.
not being accessible. Like you come, oh here's your food, and we don't see you for like an hour or something like that.
That's
we need
my-
you. We gotta
that's my
flag
problem.
somebody
yeah,
else down
we
to
on
get you or
time.
something.
Yeah, but that'd be the cook fault.
No,
Nah,
like you
nah,
still come
nah.
check on us or something. Like you said,
Oh,
refill the cup.
oh,
you
after
come
you got
check
the
like,
food.
okay, this food
I
can take
thought
a
you
while.
mean what? Okay.
Y'all doing okay?
And the
Like, you know,
appetizers.
It ain't the cook
Yeah,
fault
like some
necessarily
people take
either.
too long just checking on they folks.
Yeah.
Right.
Some people they got bad attitude sometimes, or they may have. And I understand you might have had a long day because some people go through stuff and what happens to them throughout the day reflects when they go to work. So I can understand that, but you being in person, a part of customer service, whatever you want to call it, you got to wear your poker face. You got to change that. You got
My
to.
problem is I'm not gonna stay gone for too long. I'm gonna be right here at the
Yeah.
table with you, conversating about whatever it is that you're doing. That's my
So
problem.
so y'all get mad when nobody tip.
Yes,
Yeah, I don't like not tipping.
especially.
But
I
feel
hate to
it.
say it, but
used to
I
get
heard
mad
about
when people don't
about Outback.
tip. I used to get mad when people don't.
let me
tip.
say this.
New Bern
Let me
was
say
Cause y'all don't
this.
get no hourly rate, right?
Let me say this. Who?
I never worked
Yeah.
in the industry.
Well, y'all don't get an hourly rate for being a waiter, right? Like
We do. It's $2.13.
Yeah.
That's
$2
$2.
That's slavery.
and 13 cents is
I
our
wouldn't
hourly.
I
Slavery.
want to
Never
work
worked
for that a
there.
minute.
That's
That sound crazy.
Yeah, man.
It sounds crazy, but I mean,
That's crazy.
When
This
your
world is crazy.
when your minimum is, I guess you could say $100 a night, and your max could be $250. I mean, you know, when you divide that by 8, and honestly, Outback is only open from 4 to 10, so divided it by like 4 hours, that's great. So if you had a day job on top of serving at night, you're making
I
a
ain't
good
gonna
chunk
lie,
of money.
servers and bartenders, man, they be walking home.
Yeah, bartenders be straight. You know who I see get tipped the best? Casino workers. Cause people
Really?
work in casinos that just be dealing and stuff, like just be dealing the cards, dealing the dice,
the
just
the
work,
bottle
just work,
service girls.
bottle service. They get tipped crazy because somebody hit, they tipping you. Somebody hit, they tip. Even if they hit 1,000, take 50. If they hit 10,000, take 100. Take 200. Work at a casino, they get tipped.
I didn't know it was like that.
They get tipped at casinos. They get
Honestly, never
tipped.
been to a
I'm
casino.
Even
gonna go
un-
get me a
I
casino
have,
job.
and
It's on. They only legal. Casinos only legal in Mississippi, Louisiana, and Vegas, right? And Nevada right now.
Ain't it
I want to go to
too?
Vegas so
Not
bad.
I don't think so. No. But online casinos are legal right now, but in person, only certain states. But they get tipped crazy because everybody, you go in there with money. Your whole purpose is to bet money tonight. So it's like either you lose money, or you make more money, and you can tip if you want to. So they make money in them casinos, man. I ain't gonna lie to you. They get tipped pretty good in there. I seen it.
About that.
I think
Outback
strip clubs probably get tipped
situation.
good. Strip clubs like bartenders at strip clubs or something, or like waiters, whatever you call it. They probably
Depending on the
get.
strip club. Depends on the strip club.
Well, if you got somebody
Oh,
willing
I
to throw
was
some
about to
money,
go there. Not saying strip club, but does somebody being pretty affect your tipping?
As
No.
a server,
Keep
no,
it
for
hot.
me, no.
Okay, it
No.
doesn't mean, but
If I'm trying to,
For some people,
I be
they
wanting
do.
to tip people. I've tipped somebody who wasn't my waiter before. I've seen somebody like work hard back and forth, and I've tipped that person. They didn't even wait on me. So it's
That's dope.
So it's looks have nothing to do. If it's looks, then you just trying to get at the person. Low key, really is what you're trying to do. So
Yeah, but
it's
pretty privilege is real, and that happens.
it's true. That is the thing.
Yeah, it's most definitely.
like how women be doing. If an ugly guy shoot their shot, it's sexual harassment. If a good looking guy do it,
What?
it's cool.
No.
I've never heard that.
If
Yeah, that's true.
if you
That's
switch
true.
the roles,
That's true.
like even in the workplace, if you get sexually harassed by a woman and you go tell it, you's a bitch. But if you do it to her,
Yeah, it's
You're a monster.
predatorial or something like that.
you're a
yeah.
monster. You're
That's
going
true.
to jail.
Like look how a woman treat a guy who look nice when he shoot a shot, and treat a guy that don't look good when he shoot a shot. It's
Ew.
completely different. It is completely different.
It really is.
That like that guy just came to
You
give him a
can't say
disease or
ill
something.
to a girl. Like,
Yeah, it's crazy.
nah, my
Actually, you can, because that's
You
less
can,
words for
but-
me. You think I'm ugly? Skedaddle. Don't even worry about it. It's cool. I'm glad you think I'm ugly.
Yeah, but pretty privilege is definitely.
Do you get offended when somebody curve you?
Absolutely not.
Oh,
I'd
that's-
be
oh, that's
love to
good.
be curved.
That's good.
And I don't say that to
She
be
said I
like
would love to
crazy,
be
but
curved.
listen, like, I guess I'm just a pretty person, you know? And I don't know.
Yeah,
I went through the Burger King line. My hair was a mess. I was missing like 2 nails. And the guy was like trying to talk to me. And I'm like, do you not see what I look like right now?
A lot of
You
guys
in-
don't care for the stuff y'all care for though.
You in a raw
like
state.
I
you
never.
in a raw state at that. We want to see you like that.
I'm gonna be honest. I'm gonna be honest. Like I look at a woman, I don't be looking at her nails. I really like if your nails wasn't like that, I look and see if they clean. But with you having them on, you can have dirty nails right now. I don't even know because you got them things on top. So,
Damn.
so I'm just saying, like you don't know. I'm just saying. So I look and see if they clean, but I don't be caring if she missing nails or not. Like things happen. Okay, she could have
Yeah, them
hit a
things
door
on
or
top.
something. Like things. I don't like a woman. They be okay. My nails
I
missing.
look at that teeth and them smiles.
Yeah,
man.
like they'd be like, okay, my nails missing. I'm not presentable right now. Like how we are with haircuts. We ain't got no haircut. We don't feel presentable.
Boy, I don't.
So they ain't got nails. They don't feel presentable. But
Fuck.
from
They
a
got
guy,
lashes. Them.
yeah, lashes. But we don't care about that because at the end of the day, if we trying to shoot our shot at you, you gonna take all that off anyway just to be in the house. That's your end result is taking all of it off. That's your end result is to be comfortable with me. Walk around the house. You ain't gonna wake up in the morning, put makeup on, and put lashes on every morning.
Crazy.
So with that being
You ain't
said,
gonna want to do that.
Yo,
Too much
the
work.
goal is to be yourself. Be natural.
Do you prefer natural girlies or girlies that is gonna wake up and put makeup and lashes and
Natural.
wigs?
No, you
Natural.
ain't gotta do
Ain't
all
good.
that,
All
man.
that natural.
Ain't
I'm
good.
not really in love with you. Then I'm in love with who you make yourself look
All
like.
my mama and sisters been natural, so I
no.
want something natural.
You need to be able to wake up and the same person.
The stuff y'all stress
Okay.
over, we don't trip over y'all pimples. We don't trip over y'all stretch
No.
marks. It don't bother us. Even if you got a pudge in your stomach, it don't make us mad. It's like,
trying to grab that
What
thing.
about what
I'ma
about
hold
girls
on
that
to
got BBLs and fake titties?
See,
I'm not a fan of it. I'm
We
not.
just
Not
go
at
rent
all. That
them
shit
out.
is trash.
We go rent them out.
Yeah, rent them out. I don't like how
rent them
people go
out.
get surgery and think they're healthy now. Like just because the
Nah.
doctor took your
Yeah.
weight away, don't mean that you're healthy.
Nah.
Like your
You still
body's
got
in the
your
same
bad
condition.
habits.
Yeah,
You
your
still-
organs gonna work at the same low level that they was. So it's like you're not healthy just because you got fat in
BBL
your
is
body.
trash, man.
They are.
I don't think. Let me see.
That shit trash.
I think it was one time a woman tried to talk to me, and I knew she had a BBL. She was my neighbor, matter of fact. When I was in Louisiana, she was my neighbor, and I knew she got one because she was trying to show it off that day. She was really trying to show it off.
How do you? How
Shit, my cousin got a BBL.
So she already had like a nice body, but she was my neighbor. She was cool people and stuff like that. So one day I was driving, me and my son, we was driving down. I just picked my son up, and she said, "Hey, you in the area?" I said, "Yeah, what's up, man?" And she said, "Stop by the pool." I said, "For what?" She said, "Just stop by the pool because I ain't seen her in a few days. Usually I see her every day I walk outside my house." So I stopped by and I noticed she was walking kind of like tight. She was walking tight. It's because she was in recovery still. And she was like,
Yeah.
"So how do I look?"
I assume that.
And I looked at her, I said, "What did you
Recovery
get done?"
ugly, too.
I said, "What you get done?" She said, "They took the fat out my stomach and put it in my hips because she already had ass. They put it in her hips." And I was like, "Oh, okay, I see you," but it just looked so like water bottle-ish. Like it looked like somebody squeezed the bottle and the water went to the
And
bottom.
She thinks
It just
she
looked
killing
crazy.
shit. She thinks
She
killing shit.
is. She is right now.
Oh, okay.
She down there. She living her life. She get whatever guy she want at will.
Okay.
Because the farther south you go, the more ass matters. I'm gonna be honest
Yeah.
with you. The farther south you go,
That's
the more
true.
ass, the more north you go, the more skinny matter. That's how it's by experience.
Guess
It's,
I know where I'm
it's
going.
by experience. When you go like west or north, skinny girls pop a little bit more. But down south, like I told a girl that worked in Vegas, she wanted to go strip in Houston. I said, "You're not gonna do good." She said, "Why?" I said, "You're skinny. Over here, it's cool and all, but
Yeah.
you go down there, that's Texas. They want to see ass.
Yeah.
That's down
Big
south. They want
player
to see
can't do
ass.
nothing.
Women
No
go
Sony.
women go further to down south to Florida just to get their BBL.
Yeah,
from
so
here.
down south is where they want to see more ass at. Like this is how it is. So
That's a good thing for me because that means nobody will ever approach me. Nobody will look
nah,
at me.
they gonna approach you.
Oh.
They gonna approach you, but it ain't gonna be like you popping. It ain't gonna be like you popping.
That's great. That's exactly
He
what
said
I
you
need.
not popping
That's
down
what I
south.
want.
Matter of
That's
fact, I
great.
got.
You not.
Matter of fact,
what I want.
out west, black girls don't pop at all. Honestly,
What?
they don't pop at all.
Oh, so I should
Says
go to the
who?
west side.
Black girls do not pop out west. They don't.
Guess where?
She don't claim to be black no way.
You don't?
So, no.
Technically, I'm not. Are
She
you
ain't-
black?
She ain't from,
Are you
she
black?
Ain't, she ain't messing with her
Are you
culture
black?
like how you messing with
I'm
her.
black.
are
I'm
you
black
black?
as they come.
Is she
man.
mixed with
You are
something?
not black. You're
I'm
mixed.
black as they come.
You
man.
are
I'm
mixed.
What? Both of y'all mixed?
Your mama is what?
Yeah, my mama white.
Exactly.
So what
You're
you
not
mixed with?
black.
She's blacker than me. I thought.
What you mixed with?
I'm Mexican and black. My
Black Hispanic and
White and
I don't
black.
know. Caucasian
He's
black.
more mixed than I am because my grandfather
He
is
the mulatto
Mexican.
baby. No, this is the mulatto baby. And that's the
Look, man. I'm
So
still,
are you
I'm still
more
a
in
nigga.
touch? Are you more in touch with your Hispanic side or your black side?
Neither.
She can't speak Spanish.
Are you more in
Hola.
touch? Are you more in touch with
Hola.
your white side or your black
Can't
side?
speak Spanish.
Preston.
Speak Spanish.
What do you want me to say?
How you doing today?
That's pretty much what you just said. Hola, ¿cómo está?
Well, everybody knows that one. Say something. Give me a sentence.
Like what?
Just anything.
Say I don't know. Say like it's a nice day outside today or something like that.
See, I can speak Spanish, but I'm poquito español. I'm not that good yet.
Okay. All right. Relax.
But I can. I can speak Spanish to my students.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh my goodness.
I thought you were joking. I didn't know. But
But, yeah,
All right.
I mean, like, yeah, the farther out west you go, I feel like black. Like, what happened with me was I went to, I was in Arizona and I went to a party with my homeboys, and they from everywhere. One was from Detroit, one was from Miami, the other was from Atlanta, and then I just told them North Carolina because I teeter-topped in Ohio and North Carolina a lot. So we go out and I walk in there and I seen a lot of black guys, but they all had like white women, Hispanic women, light-skinned women. And I was like, ain't no black women here. What's going on?
Sometimes that just
So-
be West.
Yeah, so
Do
I
you like
I-
white girls or black girls?
not black. But so what happened was I walked through the whole building. I walked to the back and I seen like it looked like it was segregated, like it was black women everywhere. And I said, "Why? What y'all doing back here?" She said, "You not from here, is you?" And I said, "What you mean?" She said, "We ain't popping like that out here." She said, "We not."
That's
It's just
weird.
She told me that. She said, "We ain't where it's at out here. People treat us like we just whatever out here." Because everybody out west, think about it, it's more diversity out west. Slavery and all that stuff happened down south and down east. So out west, slavery didn't happen in California. It didn't happen in Washington. It didn't happen in Vermont. It didn't happen in Arizona. So with that being said, it's highly diverse. You see more diverse couples out there, which means the foreign women or whatever you want to call it are more top tier out there than black women is. Down south, black is what it is. So it
So
goes with
what
territory.
did they do in the West?
It wasn't
during
colonized.
that
It wasn't colonized yet. It was just woods, not colonized. It wasn't founded yet.
Where did the people come from?
They went from the east,
Migrated.
north, everywhere,
Migrated.
and they just started migrating and starting new lives.
Yeah.
And some Native Americans probably was there before us, but it just wasn't fully colonized to be labeled United States yet.
Anyway, for our history lesson, I guess we'll switch subjects on to the. Y'all wanted to speak on the Club Shay Shay situations.
With Cat Williams.
Cat Williams, Monique.
I believe the man.
I agree with Monique and Cat Williams. I agree with them when they talk about the whole dressing up as a girl thing, as a man and stuff like that. Because I feel like a lot of actors got gimmicks that they always play. So if you dress up as a woman one time, we gonna want you to do it again. We want you to do it again and again. So if you a funny guy, we want to see you do it again. If you a serious guy, you sticking it. It's very few actors who can be diverse with their gimmicks. Honestly, like I can't take Tyler Perry serious being a military guy in the movie.
Nah.
I can't take Kevin Hart serious being a military guy in the movie. You know, like, okay, Denzel Washington could be funny, he could be serious. Jamie Foxx can be funny and be serious, but I can't see Denzel being a superhero.
I can't see
so it's
Denzel being
I can't see Denzel being
a movie.
I can't see Denzel being a superhero. So like, some people are diverse, some are not. You know what I'm saying? Some guys can do a lot, some can't, but most people stick to just their lane. So once you go into that lane, that's what your image is. So like, that's what it is. You funny, you are forever funny. That's just what it is. You a superhero guy, action guy, like The Rock. You forever that guy. So it's just what it is.
Like what's his name? Jason
Statham.
He does the Beekeeper. Is that his name?
Latham, I don't know, something like that.
He's an action guy, action packed.
So could y'all see like John Wick being a romantic, you know, just like
He kind of played a role like that already.
I can't see him being funny.
No.
Well, I guess. Yeah.
So it's like
He got like a dry
Jamie
humor.
Foxx, the only guy I seen that did everything. He was a
Every-
comedian.
I
He
was
was
gonna
serious. He
go
was a
there.
superhero. He did all of them.
Everything.
So like,
Ain't nothing he hadn't done.
Oh, yeah.
yeah,
on my
Jamie.
top.
Yeah,
He's
Jamie
my-
Foxx
he's
get
my
enough credit,
favorite
bro.
all
He don't-
time. He's
and,
my
and
favorite.
he was a music artist and had platinum albums. So
Yup. Blaming on the alcohol.
Will Smith, you gotta add Will Smith in there too as well.
Yeah.
Will
yeah.
Smith was never
played
funny. He was never funny like
Says
He
Jamie
who?
played everything. He played all the roles.
Did you watch the Fresh
And
Prince?
Fresh
man?
Prince was funny.
Man, I think Jeffrey was more funny than him. Jeffrey sneak this everybody every episode. It's Will Smith just said, look in the camera real quick and make a face when a girl hug him or something. Like it's like some cartoonish type stuff.
Hold on. I'm not.
Man, my man had the lines for the girls, bro. Come on.
You
Yeah,
said funny.
man.
You didn't say how much you talked to girls. You said funny. He wasn't that funny to me. I thought Jeffrey or Uncle Phil was a lot more funny.
Jeffrey was.
Jeffrey was the most funny guy on that episode. Honestly, every episode he sneaked in somebody heavy.
man.
Every episode.
Yeah. Oh yeah. He'll dish
And he
you
didn't
quick.
get no respect for that. I think Jeffrey was underrated on Fresh Prince highly.
But
I ain't
Will
gonna lie.
Smith is one of them actors that literally does it all. He's
He-
been Hitch.
He's been in funny
Hitch-
roles.
Hancock.
He's been in Hancock, yeah.
Superhero.
I mean, he's funny.
He'll make you
He's a
laugh.
great actor. I'm not
He'll
gonna
make
take
you
nothing
cry.
from him. But his music didn't hit more than Jamie Foxx did. He-
Summertime.
Jamie Foxx album beat his album 10
hell,
times.
Yeah, you damn right. Jamie go win that.
Summertime, I think Summertime is bigger than any record Jamie Foxx had, probably, because also
Yeah,
it came
it
out
is.
before Jamie Foxx. But Jamie Foxx album as
Ja-
a whole,
Jam-
both of his albums beat any album that Will Smith got. It beat any album Will Smith got, even though we comparing singing to rapping, but. Jamie
had a
Foxx
run.
did it all, bro. And, no, my bad. Will never did stand up. Jamie Foxx was a hit on stand up too. So
You sure?
Jamie Foxx started off stand up. He was a hit stand
Yeah, I
up.
know
he
he
was hit
was.
stand up. Will never did stand up. He did Fresh Prince. He was a rapper and went to Fresh Prince. He never did stand
What
up.
do they call that type of excuse me? What do they call that type of comedy when it's like script, it's a scene and
Like
they-
comical, something like
and you
comical.
got your audience, like the Martin audience and all that. Like,
Yeah,
if
like
some
Martin
shit-
did stand up.
Live
Martin,
audience?
Sitcoms. Like
Yeah, okay,
sitcoms.
yeah, Martin
Cool,
did stand up and got into his show. Will didn't do. Will was just a rapper and got into his show. So
Somebody doing sitcoms.
Yeah.
yeah. So I ain't.
So-
I feel like Jamie Foxx
Is that
more.
what sitcom means?
Yeah.
Sitting comedy?
It could be what
Yeah.
I mean.
Oh, I didn't know
It
that.
could be what I mean. He think he
No, you
found
be
something
for real?
out.
I didn't know that.
That's
Sitting
crazy.
What I
comedy?
just said?
think it
Sitcom.
is
Is that what it
over
really
there.
means?
I don't know. I'm asking.
I never heard that one. Sitting comedy, sitcom.
Let me put my glasses on.
But
Y'all
I
done
definitely
putting
know
phones out
sitcom
of
is
Damn,
where
I
the
didn't know that.
audience is
Sitting,
right there
yeah.
watching.
But you know,
actually acting it
a
out.
lot of that stuff be fake laughing. This, like on sitcoms, there's
some
not.
of them.
Yeah.
But when that happens, does that classify it as a sitcom?
Oh, it's
could.
situation comedy.
Oh, see, okay, I still didn't know that, but yeah. So since we talking about that, what's your favorite sitcom?
The Parkers.
Nah, I'm going
What?
with Martin.
Martin. What about
Jamie
My Wife and
Foxx show.
Kids? My Wife and Kids?
Wife and Kids is good.
That was funny, but
Bernie,
I
Bernie
was
Mac
my
was
shit.
good.
Bernie
Yeah.
Mac.
Bernie Mac was that.
good.
But
Mac
that was
hands
that was considered a sitcom.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So a sitcom
Nah.
is a
Bernie
Let
Mac.
me
That's
tell you what it
a
is.
TV show.
A sitcom is a funny TV show with a realistic setting, like an apartment full of
Yeah.
wacky roommates or a restaurant where a regular cast of characters.
The
crack
Wayans brothers
jokes.
too. The Wayans brothers.
That's situation comedy.
Yeah, the Wayans brothers.
Okay.
Yeah, so
I thought a sitcom was some on stage.
A
shit,
favorite
just-
sitcom.
Wayne
all
brothers.
the
Wayne
90s.
brothers. Pops.
Oh,
man.
Wayans
Pops don't
brothers,
get his credit.
man.
He don't
man.
get his credit, but Pops.
R.I.P. Pops for real.
He don't get his
That,
credit.
if they do another
John
Friday, it just ain't gonna hit
Witherspoon,
without him.
Nah, it's not.
Yeah, but
That's
without
all.
a lot of them characters died. Debo
Him,
died.
Debo,
A lot of them
fucking, my man's in the first one.
Chris Rock, he don't smoke weed no more.
Chris Tucker would never.
Tucker, excuse me.
He'll never.
But you
let
know
bro.
what I said about getting the old boy to play his part, or
DC
be
on
at least
fire?
be his son,
DC on
at
fire.
least be his long lost son. You know what I'm saying? That it-
But he
like I
had Mike
said-
Epps in it too, though,
They said
because
that they
Mike
were
Epps was
talking
technically
about
his
Friday,
replacement.
though.
I don't know.
So it's like. Because Mike
That's why
Epps was in the
they
next
left.
one. Yeah.
Yeah.
So they had to put another funny guy in. That's when Mike Epps came in after.
Yeah, yeah, oh yeah, I knew that part.
So why would you leave Mike out this time? You know what I'm saying? So
Yeah,
it's like
boy, have both of them. Have them meet.
sometimes two funny guys don't do good together.
You
And
think so?
Chris could just
They
he saved in
cinema
real life.
style.
He could be saved on the movie when they do it.
What would they
just
possibly
changed
have
his
the
life.
next Friday about?
It's
Man, it would be.
It
I
had
think
to
they
be.
could do it. I
It had
really
to be
think they
Ice
could do
Cube's
it.
son or something because there's nobody to really
Bring
like.
Terry Crews back. Bring
I don't know where he
Cat.
went.
Bring Cat back. Get
Yeah.
That should be
I
fine.
mean, they can have a stack movie.
Yeah, man.
How y'all feel about that TD Jakes stuff with
Swallow.
Diddy and stuff?
Haven't heard about that.
Oh, my goodness.
I have, and they need to
have.
go somewhere.
You know what bothered me about TD Jakes? I found out that you got to buy a ticket to go to his church.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, that's not surprising.
How do you buy a ticket to go
Crazy,
to church?
right?
A lot of people
Crazy.
are like that.
That's not
Yeah.
including offering.
Yeah.
That's, like you
Yeah.
got to go on event. What is called event? What's the
Yeah.
website called?
Is it events Ticketmaster?
Yeah, he ain't- that's ain't-
Ticketmaster
that
and
ain't
buy a
new.
ticket to his church.
Live-
That ain't new.
A lot
they've
of
been
a
doing
lot
it.
of
Know that,
big
yo.
like pastors do that.
What's
though.
that dude in Charlotte?
Oh,
He's
the
very
mega
famous.
mega churches do that.
Yeah, mega church. Yeah.
Yeah, get
Like,
tickets.
think about it like this.
If it's free, everybody gonna be in that bitch.
Just think about this. Like your church holds 10,000 people. If everybody just put an offering of $1, you making $10,000 every Sunday. If everybody just give $1,
That's just one. That's
just
just one.
$1. So if they all get $5 or $20, like you making $50,000 a Sunday. That's
outside
crazy.
of the
That's a
ticket
Outside of the
sales.
ticket sale.
That's a lick.
So it's just
And
I'm
we
about to
know,
become a
and we-
pastor, y'all.
and we-
Let's do this, y'all. Let's do this, y'all.
I
We
used to
can-
get mad at
And
my
they-
mom
and
for
pastors
putting
not
in like
taxed either.
$50, $100
Oh, let's do this, y'all.
offerings as a kid.
they don't get taxed
Let's
either.
start a church, y'all.
That's how I think
You
they really
on
be
your own on
sometimes.
that one, man. You
I think, me personally, I believe in the Bible wholeheartedly. But I do
Okay.
feel like, because the reason I believe in the Bible is because everything is said that's gonna happen is happening.
Yeah.
That's why I believe in it. Everything that it's saying is really is happening. So I do feel like it's a lot of churches nowadays and stuff that are just for show. You know, just
Yeah.
for money, just for show. And it's
Yeah.
it's more common than finding a real church too. And that's what make people be like, oh, I don't want to go to church.
Mm-hmm.
So another problem is a lot of people try church out and don't try God out. It is-
You preaching right there,
They
ain't
go into church and the lady say something about how they dress. Now they don't like church. Now I don't believe in God because they wicked. But
They
just because
uptight.
they in church, that don't mean that they believe in God. They just could just be in there just like you. So
Yeah.
is I feel like you just gotta try it out for yourself. And I don't diss nobody who try any religion. Like if you wanna try Muslim or something, go
That's you,
find
bro.
out if it's real though. Before you say it ain't real, just go try it out and see if
Yeah.
it's real. But I just stick with the Bible because it's the oldest book in the world, and it's you can't get around it.
But it's being rewritten though, right?
New versions, yes.
Right.
But
It's
in my
from
car
different
right now I got a Hebrew version that came straight from Ethiopia.
Yeah, all it is different perspectives. People writing
Yeah.
books on Jesus. Like
They
you
modernized
got
it,
King
yeah.
James over here. You got
Yeah.
Solomon. You got just different people
Yeah,
writing
so
their
it's-
perspective. So, I don't know. I'm gonna leave religion alone though.
So I got a lot of questions, bruh.
I seen this going back to the history topic. I want to see what y'all say about this. This man said one day, he said he was a black guy. He said he felt like slavery needed to happen.
Not you can't get to your sound
outta
fast
here.
enough.
Yeah, he said, but the reason he
oh
said,
no, I'm the battery's low.
I've heard that.
Yeah.
I've heard that.
I get why he said it though.
Hey, you got your charger?
I do too.
I personally,
I get so why he said slavery needed to happen is because if slavery, okay, look at Africa for instance. So we don't know how many slaves it was, but I know it wasn't millions of them because slavery wasn't around for that many years. So with that being said, Africa wouldn't be no different if the blacks never became slaves. It'd still be Africa's. When Africa lost the slaves, Africans sold the slaves. So they ain't really take no hit. Africa don't care about slavery. They don't celebrate that. They don't
Yeah,
talk
there was
about
slavery already
Yeah.
over there.
Yeah, huh?
There was already slavery.
Yeah, there was
in
already
Africa.
slavery over there, but they don't really care about the American slaves. So with that being said, if slavery never happened, Africa would be the same, but America would not. So slavery needed to happen to make America what it is today, because this country was built on blacks
For sure.
and on whites and on Native American
Okay,
stuff.
I get
You
that.
had the mind of white guys, the strength of black guys. Native Americans already finding a place for them and stuff, mixing together. Now you have the United States.
Yeah,
so
melting pot.
so do you think this
if-
was planned?
I don't think it was planned. Yeah, white folk planned it, but
yeah.
if it wasn't for slavery, then we'd be river dancing right now. So it's
Probably
it's just
something.
probably something like that. So it's like
Well,
because Africa's the exact
No,
same.
check
It's
me
the
out,
exact
though.
same place
Appreciate
today.
Check me out though. They say the whole slavery ain't driving across the waters, but there were black people already here. What the fuck? The iPad died, bro. We can
That means you off here.
I do with my left hand is right. Everything else I do with
So
my
you're
right.
left-handed. If you write with your left hand,
But I throw a ball with my right.
You done got hit
so
with
you're
that twice. Today.
ambidextrous.
Same ear.
Your ears ain't gonna be the
Except
same.
I can't like shoot a basketball.
file
with
that.
my-
So you're
disability.
left. I asked because you have streak marks on the left side of your phone, and I didn't know you were left-handed.
You got, she said you
Streak
got streak
marks
marks
on the left side.
Yeah.
Boy, I ain't
You
never
really a
heard.
detective?
I ain't never heard that line before.
Yo, streak
She
marks.
checking your
No,
mechanics,
I'm
boy.
no.
I'm trying to
Look,
tell
all
y'all.
of your streak marks are on the left side of your phone.
I be like,
She checking your mechanics, boy.
both hands.
Your shoes tied tighter on a knot on
Your
this side.
left-
Yeah, I'm trying to tell you, boy.
Look at this. You see?
I see what you
I
talking
didn't
about.
turn it off.
I see
Your
what you
phone
talking
don't go
about.
off?
That girl said
What
my.
is going
It's a
on?
15. It kind of just fades out. It don't necessarily
Bruh.
go black.
Ain't nobody got time for that.
Boy, you said your streaks is on the left side.
I'm like,
I ain't
what?
never heard that line before.
I see what you're saying. If you see from this thing, that just goes to show she's still looking at my screen.
She dates somebody. He can't cheat on her, boy. She see every last tendency.
Who been texting right on your phone? Like, what?
I know that your phone
I feel
tilt
bad
90
for the
degrees
boy
to the right when you
sometimes,
text
trying to
somebody
tell
back.
She'll solve a
Feel bad
murder,
for the
won't
boy
she?
Sometimes I'm trying to tell you.
I know your privacy screen a little bit darker than usual. 100% tint.
It's just
That's
when I look at
wild.
it, when I look at over in that direction, that's the only thing I saw was streak marks on the left side of your phone. So that's why I asked, are you left-handed?
Yeah, I see what you're saying. Nah.
It's crazy. We had to skip that
I
topic.
wild,
That topic.
man.
We go another topic.
Streaks on the left side of my phone.
I ain't
I
heard
get it.
that
Though.
one. I ain't never heard
That's
that
wild.
It
Wow.
makes sense though, cause when you hold your phone, son, and when you scrolling, you
Yeah.
literally on that. You on your right side.
See, look at my right side.
Oh, it's streaky on your right.
Yeah.
That makes sense.
Okay.
What you?
This.
I learned something new
Hey,
today.
you know. All right,
something
that's
new
good
today.
observation. But now, we back, man. We back.
We need to sign you up for some classes. I'm trying to tell you, you might be able to pick the bomb out.
Oh, but back to the Cat Williams situation. So y'all watched the whole Cat Williams episode,
I
right?
listened
Yeah.
to it.
I watched it about 3
times.
times. I ain't gonna lie.
Sometimes I gotta watch to see the facial expressions. I don't. Just
I had to
gotta
watch
listen.
I like
Just to
watching
catch
ones
certain
divided up because I can't watch 2 hours straight.
Yeah.
I watch it divided
That
up.
shit was 2 hours and 50
I ain't got
minutes.
that.
3 hours.
The only reason why I watched it over is just because I know I misheard some stuff, and then I wanted to see body language, faces,
Yeah.
hand movements,
Yeah.
and stuff like that. What a person was wearing, like all that, because he was dropping.
I feel like he was
been-
telling the truth. He was speaking the truth from what he was saying.
He
I
been
mean,
saying
I do
it for
I do
years.
feel like some of it is bitterness in a way, but at the
Yeah.
same time, he's not lying though.
He's been
I-
saying
I
it for
So I feel like it's
years.
both.
I
feel like
think
it's
with
both.
the Kevin Hart situation, it was like I've had, Kevin Hart scripts that's been in my face.
Yeah.
They've been in my desk. I passed up and Kevin Hart got. I feel like that was a little bit of hate right there.
Yeah, some people like people who throw stuff like little things in like that. It just make it seem a little bit like
Yeah, he hating a little bit.
yeah.
I
But
do believe
he's
a lot
telling
of
the
what he
truth
said.
though. I feel
Yeah.
like he's telling the truth because
Yeah.
Monique's saying the same thing. So
Yeah. Did you hear what Monique said? She was talking to Kevin.
He was supposed to look out for her, and he didn't,
he
basically, yeah.
offed her like and she.
it's because she canceled. There's a lot of people don't want to work with people who already got canceled by Hollywood
Yeah.
and stuff.
Yeah.
So
Hollywood is a
like if
weird
you got a
place.
bad name, I put you in my movie. Now I might have a bad name. Just like how the streets is. If I
Yeah.
hang with you and you got a bad name, now I got a bad name. So it's
Yeah,
like
yeah, it's
Birds
part of
a
your
feather
resume
flock
almost.
together.
yeah. So that's what
They
try
say
to do
she's
Monique.
hard to work with, but if you listen to her talk, sometimes
Yeah, but she
they said Tyler Perry spread it out.
her name is her name though. Like she still
Yeah.
sell out a movie. Like still get the lady a chance. Like she
Yeah.
got where she at for a reason. So nobody else can play that role that she plays like
check-
her.
So
check-
should she have been an ass kisser like Taraji Henson?
No, I ain't gonna say be an ass kisser. I just don't
mean-
agree with her getting counts. It's not her. It's the people who count. It's Hollywood. Is the problem. I wouldn't say she the problem.
And they was expecting. Well, I forgot what the other thing was, but they didn't like the simple fact that the lady wanted to lose weight and become more healthier.
Yeah.
They wanted the Monique, the fat
You
comedian.
change your body type. You gotta play different roles.
Right,
Now.
the fat comedian. Yeah, I'm fat. I know I'm fat, but I'm
So
still
okay,
pretty.
y'all find Monique funny?
Yeah.
Yes.
I
Yeah.
think
Yes.
she's
Yeah.
I don't.
Yes.
You watch her stand up before?
I have. I didn't. All
you
here
watch
is
her new one?
motherfucker. Like
It's
she's
the same
She
thing
come
with
up like
y'all
that
actress.
ghetto. She come up like that auntie. Like
Y'all
yeah,
actress.
auntie.
which I
feel.
like that, but I just don't find her funny.
I like her
don't
better
I think
in
she funny.
movies than her stand up, honestly.
Yeah.
I mean, what
y'all seen that, Mike? Yeah, well, not to switch subjects. Go ahead.
who's a good female comedian, like black female comedian that y'all can say?
What's that lady name?
Oh,
She
man.
light skinned. I think she got short hair and she got these big lips. I forgot her name.
She got the like
lady.
blonde haircut.
Oh, that
and
lady.
she wear long.
She kinda heavy
eyelashes,
set a little bit.
long
Funny.
nails.
I know you
Yeah, I
Funny
know
as
what
hell.
you're
She
talking
funny
about.
to
She
me.
Yeah.
basically like one of the queens
I
of comedy.
forgot her
Something like
name,
that.
but she's funny.
So how y'all feel about people saying that these Instagram comedians not real comedians because they will suck at stand up?
Partially,
Which
that's
I
partially
agree,
true
because
yeah.
a video is different from standing up.
Yeah.
Everybody stand up. It's not going to be that funny.
Like, what
I
makes
don't-
you a comedian? Does stand up make a comedian? Does acting and being funny make a comedian?
Man,
Does,
I think
Your
if you can,
jokes,
if you can sit
your
there and make
gestures.
people laugh and have a good time,
It's a vibe.
you are being comical towards them and stuff that they can relate, even though if it's serious and it's still funny. I feel like you're a comedian, man.
But-
All comedians get booed at some point.
yeah, but with that being said, okay, let's say you a guy like you on Instagram, you going viral all the time, you on TikTok going viral and stuff, but that's your audience, you know, like
Yeah.
That's just entertainment.
everything is scripted with that. So with that being said, rappers make most of their money when
And
they
it ain't
tour.
on the spot.
Yeah, when they tour, they make their most money. So comedians make the most money when they tour and do those stand-ups. If you don't get no acting role in a movie and you ain't doing stand-up, your money coming from just Instagram? You mean to tell me that's all your only social income? When everybody else's income is stand-up and movies and Instagram and these other apps? So it make them one-dimensional, in my opinion.
Yeah.
It make them
Yeah.
real one-dimensional when
Yeah.
they don't do stand-up.
Well, this once again, this is a different generation. You can do skits and just not do stand up. It just ain't your thing.
You can, but you got to go down another route. Like, you ain't going to be a skit guy forever. Like, a skit, you can do
You
skits
could
all
end up
you
in movies. I think.
Yeah, exactly. You got to go
Yeah.
down another route. That's what I'm saying.
Oh,
You got to
okay.
have another
Okay.
route to go down. You
Okay.
can't just be the skit man forever. If you just a
Yeah.
skit man, you're going to go, that's it. It's going to be it for you.
Yeah.
So-
how do y'all feel about 85 South show? Because
I
I
ain't never
think they're
watched it.
hilarious.
I don't even know what that is.
They
I
are.
don't
I
know what
think
that
they're
is.
hilarious,
It's
and
Desi-
I don't
not
know
Desi
if their
Banks, it's,
jokes
DC
are.
Young Fly,
I don't-
Carlos Miller.
I ain't never watched it.
I don't know if their jokes are
Chico
scripted
Bean.
or
I ain't never
however
watched
they
it.
do
Check me
it.
out.
But
And
if it's a natural, like, if it's a natural joke that just come out without being on a piece of paper before you say it, I think that's
I believe
Nah.
some of that stuff is scripted, but most
Yes.
of it is free-handed
Yeah.
too when they go to actually really
Yes.
joking somebody in the crowd.
in the crowd.
Yeah.
Check me out though. I've been to I won't call it an 85 South show, but it was Wild Out on the Road. But it was basically the 85
Now that
South
is
show.
scripted.
That was very scripted and it was horrible.
What, Wild 'N Out?
Yeah, it was horrible. It's done just like the 85 South show, except they have people that they bring on tour with them that sit in the crowd and they'll run a skit and make it seem like they pranked somebody got pranked. I seen somebody get their wig snatched off at the show, right? But check, I go on YouTube and I look at these videos. You can see the same thing happen to somebody in the crowd on the next show they did in the city over. It's like, and then they have certain people in the crowd that's a part of these jokes that they make it seem like it's on the fly. Once I seen that, I was like, that's kind of corny, but
I don't think
Is
85
it,
South
though?
show when they joking. I don't think
I
them
don't think
shits
they
is
be
scripted.
doing that.
Nah.
I think they just
I
be
think they
pointing
did
people
they
out.
vibe together. I
Yeah.
believe that, but back then it was all of them there, but that wasn't funny to me. It was kind of corny.
Aside of that,
What?
Carlos Miller has a really cute
Chico and
laugh.
Carl.
He's hilarious
He got
doing
a
stand up.
cute
Forget the laugh. Forget the I ain't saying all that. But he's funny in stand up for real. Like he's one of them.
Man, Carlos give you that cool uncle with no kids.
Yeah, that cool drunk uncle. But where were we with that? Oh, comedians and jumping
Asking
from
what makes them
skits
a stand-up, what
and-
makes them a comedian.
Yeah.
I mean, I agree. Like, making somebody laugh makes you a comedian, but you got to go another route with it. You can't you can't just be a amateur boxer forever. You know what I'm saying?
Facts,
So
facts.
you got to go somewhere.
facts.
You know, so
I don't want to try to. Well, I gotta try to debate you here. You can't compare boxing to that, but comedian, they're redefining what comedian is.
social media has.
Social media.
Social media has.
Well, it has.
Like, but before social media, you had to be a stand-up
You
guy.
had to go on that
You
stage.
had to be. There
Yeah.
was no other choice.
Yeah.
But now guys
Yeah.
just do their skit. But
'Cause that was the
but
platform.
No, the skits that they're doing and stuff was done back then because Living Color, that basically was skits on TV. That's all Living Color was. That's, you know,
Yep.
they did skits on TV. Now people
Yep.
doing it
Show
personally.
was,
It's just
you know
branded
what?
in
So-
a
Right.
different way.
Living
Yeah,
Color
so-
was SNL.
But it got all them into acting though.
True.
So
Yeah.
what
True.
people are you seeing from doing skits that's really getting into acting roles? I think I seen Drewski in a commercial.
I was about to go there.
He's
Drewski is
horrible.
blowing up. I know.
We
Yeah.
hate him.
I ain't seen what's the other girl name? She just hilarious.
Just hilarious.
Just
I think
hilarious.
she an
was
interview
on the
lady now.
Breakfast Club.
Yeah, but
I think she just left it.
oh, well, it's like where we going with this? You know, like where you going? Okay, you on
Yeah.
Instagram, you funny. What's next?
Well, there's so many platforms now they can do whatever.
They don't. What you mean? Like TikTok and Instagram and stuff?
Yeah, well,
It's TikTok, Instagram, and
with
YouTube
skits,
mainly.
because you see some of these skit guys, they link up, make skits together. Country Wayne and might team up with DC Young Fly. I'm not saying
Yeah.
they do team up, but yeah, I know what you're saying. Like they,
I'm gonna ask y'all a question off topic. Can either one of y'all two, can y'all date a girl that's a stripper or do OnlyFans?
Yo, nah, nigga, that's him. My bad. That is.
They
That
not-
was
Ain't nobody over there.
I had a look.
Oh,
I had these headphones
Yeah,
on
you-
so long, I forgot they wasn't.
Nah,
there.
that was one of my questions in the.
can you date a woman that's a stripper or OnlyFans?
As my dude, I swear I will go ask it.
No, I'm asking, can you?
And take her serious.
All right, so
No.
I literally just had a recent conversation with one of my homegirls about this.
Can you date a guy that got an OnlyFans?
We finna do this content together. What we doing? You want me to oil you down for your fans?
Yeah, everybody. It's no wrong answer. It's all opinion.
Nah, it's not a wrong answer. A part of me can, because cool, you want to make that bread, go make that bread, but we go come up with some different avenues while you doing OnlyFans. You know what I'm saying? You ain't got to take them clothes off and be naked all the time. You feel me? You can do some other seductive ass shit. You can be in the kitchen cooking and some lingerie, and they go pay. You could put a foot picture up there, they go pay. But the thing is, now as a man, I say I can't do it because I'm going to fantasize about some man doing you any kind of way that he want, just so you can make money. And I don't.
Oh, I ain't say she was messing with other guys in the videos, nothing. But me
what I'm
personally,
saying.
the reason I feel like I can't do it because I date
She's
the
still
married. I ain't gonna lie.
exploiting herself.
I feel
Yeah,
like
'cause-
they're. Go ahead.
Yeah, my fault. I ain't mean.
Fine.
But yeah, I feel like I date the married. So like, I think about when it come time to having kids or family and stuff. Like,
Gotta
you go to
explain
school
that
and like,
shit to
okay,
them,
yeah,
man.
somebody saying, yeah, we seen your mama online last night. We seen your dad doing this. I feel like you don't want your kids to go through that, man. So like, a woman that's doing OnlyFans or doing whatever she doing, like, do you really see a future with it? Because the longer she do that, and whenever y'all take each other serious, now that's your kid's life too, or your nephew or your niece's life. Like whoever knows that they related gonna have to put up with what they go through.
Right.
Like Lawrence Fishburne, the actor who played Ike Turner, his daughter's a porn star, and he disowned her from the
Sure
family.
is.
Yeah, he disowned her from that due to how it's looking now with the family and stuff like that. So it's just like, I mean, it's fun and all of y'all making money and stuff like that, but if y'all taking each other serious, I don't think it makes sense because it can hurt down the line. Your past is your past. You read the book already. No, you can't go back and erase it. So anybody can turn that page back and read real quick. So it's just like you on the internet now. You is, and you go to school. Like she a teacher. Kid could be in school and I tell a little boy, "Oh yeah, man, I'll be looking at your mama every night." He's not lying either.
No.
That's what he do. So it's like it's just crazy. I feel like that's a lot to put your child through, and even your siblings or family members through. Like I can't go nowhere and somebody tell me, "Oh my," if I had a daughter or your daughter, I seen your daughter. You know, it's just gonna be like, dang, like what do I say? That's what she do. It's like,
Right.
what do I get defensive about it? Because somebody's gonna say the same thing again. So it's like, it's crazy. So I feel like,
Hey, bro, come on now, dog.
yeah, it's just it's crazy. Yeah, I just feel like
feel
it's
you on
yeah.
that because they gotta that past is gonna come back up. Kim Kardashian
It's gonna come. But I mean,
Yeah.
celebrities they
Yeah.
like that kind
Right.
of stuff.
Internet-
It raised they stop.
She'll
It raised
never
they-
be able to live that down. Though.
Yeah,
Been
but she
on.
ain't trying to though. It raised her stock. She don't want to live
Crazy,
that down.
right?
But like
Yeah.
an ordinary person probably would want to live that
But her
down.
children doesn't like that.
Exactly.
They're frying her right now.
Yeah, exactly.
Especially Nord.
Yeah.
Frying her. So that I understand that.
And why would you want your kids to grow up and see that? Because even if it's OnlyFans or whatever it is, I don't know how the app work or whatever it is, but it's like that stuff is on the internet forever. So that's
I feel
it.
like if you're a woman, why do you feel like the only way that you can get money is to show
That's
your
the-
body, do
that's
sexual
the
Because
fastest
things?
way.
because
Why
it's
do you feel that
2024.
way?
It's 2024 and
oldest
ass
way.
run the
Well,
world
as
now.
a man, why would
That's
you
what it
wanna,
is.
They've
why
been
would you
doing it.
want to be with somebody that's just out there like that? As a man, like why would you want to deal with that? Like you as a woman don't have a mentality to just go out and get your money other ways. Like It's showing your body off. The only thing in the world
it's
you
because
can do.
times changing, like times change. I get why they do it because times changing. It's a high demand for ass. People buy it. They buy the ass. They buy the watch ass. They go outside just to watch. It's people who go to the gym that don't even work out. They just want to see who wearing
And
leggings
that's
today.
exactly
Crazy, right?
why
Yeah, so
I
it's
will
like-
not go to the gym because I can't do it.
Trust me, I got family. Y'all do too, like brothers, homeboys. I know some people, uncles. They wake up and go throughout their day hoping they see ass today, just in their normal
Man,
day.
yeah.
So it's like
Yeah.
it's crazy, but it is running stuff now. So
Yeah.
women know they got one, and this was running stuff. They gonna make money with it. It's just what they doing.
I was been thinking about getting the OnlyFans. Nah, no,
But
but
not
listen,
for
no, listen,
content
listen,
like
listen
that.
about my content though.
I got you.
I've been thinking about only doing OnlyFans and only putting my workout videos up
That's
there.
what it was originally meant for, right?
Yeah.
It was
Yeah.
originally
It was
originally
meant for
supposed to be.
business people.
Yeah.
Like
Yeah.
a subscriptive type of
Yeah.
content.
Yeah, yeah, that's
Yeah.
what it was originally supposed to be, and it turned into something else.
Like you could do boxing training on OnlyFans.
I wouldn't do it.
I'm not saying
Yeah.
to do it. I'm
Just
saying you
because
could.
is that because of the name it has today?
Yeah, I
Or-
would say.
Nah, I wouldn't do it. I
would
just don't
say
like
for
giving my
me,
stuff
yeah.
up. I don't like doing it. Like,
But you gotta pay
you'll
to see
realize.
it.
You'll see one
You
day.
gotta pay to see it.
Still, it's out there.
But-
People stuff get leaked. Like, okay, do you pay for albums anymore? It still get leaked. So it's like it's
Correct.
You right.
people leak
Damn.
your stuff. Somebody can go
Look
on
at this man
OnlyFans.
dropping
They probably
knowledge.
go on OnlyFans. I don't know what they do.
They
They-
damn sure can record with
yeah,
another
yes,
phone.
okay.
Yeah.
So
And
yeah, he can go release your shit himself. So
Yeah.
he can get paid for it. So he can go release it for free. So it's just it don't make sense.
Yeah.
At least strippers, they in the club, but there ain't nothing to release. They in the building doing what they gotta do, but
technically they getting recorded too.
yeah, but and strippers they make money, man. People, I think me personally, I don't do strip club. I don't even go to clubs in general. But it's just like
So what do you do? Do you have a wife, a girlfriend, anything? Like what?
I'm an old man, bro. I do old man stuff.
Like what?
I go to work. I go to the gym. On weekends, I go see family. That's all I do. I don't do nothing. I travel.
Are you a homebody? Kinda.
I'm out the way, but I'm out the house.
Okay, got it.
Like
That makes sense.
yeah, I'm out the way, but I'm out the house.
That
Yeah,
makes
yeah,
sense.
yeah. It's like that.
You're not in no crazy stuff, but you're not home either. I feel.
I
that,
never been
yeah,
the club type.
yeah.
I never been the club type. I became the club type when I was like 19 just to try it out and still didn't like it. I never understood it. Even strip clubs. I went to a strip club one time, never went ever again. Just don't want to go. I don't understand the point of just throwing money for no reason. Like, you know, if I can go to a
Neither.
club,
Shit sounds
I
stupid.
can go to anywhere. And this is not an egotistical thing. Even you too. Y'all can go anywhere and pull somebody right now without throwing money at them. Y'all can go get a dance any club
Yeah.
without paying them.
I will
so
say
why
this,
would you go
though.
pay for it?
You can skip past all that talking at a
It's-
strip club. It's just shake that, throw that ass.
And throw that wallet.
some
So
money.
is
Yeah, they're paying for the convenience of
would you
shaking
rather
that
save your
ass.
money and get somebody you actually can get to know them and see how things go, or just throw your money on somebody that you will never see again unless you come back to this place?
Yeah, they
So
don't go
it-
there with that mindset though. I don't go there looking for love unless you drink or some shit.
They do.
I
Them
don't care
boys
for
get
the- I
drunk,
don't care
and
for the strip
I had
club.
homegirls with strip clubs. Them boys get drunk
And
and they
fall in
shoot them
love.
shots heavy. They
Yeah.
come give her money like they owe it to her,
I believe
thinking
it.
they getting closer to her. So you can go anywhere. You go to Harris Teeter and get somebody
Just because she
and don't pay
whispering in your
nothing.
ear a little bit.
That's what they. I'm gonna give you an example. He probably gonna watch this video too. I had a homeboy. He was there when I went to my first strip club. That's the only time I went to strip club. And he paid for a private dance. And the way the wall looked, it was like a hole in the wall. But I was like over here with my other homeboys, and you can see what's going on in this private dance. So he went back there, gave her the money. They start doing that. She talking to him, just talking to him. His time is up.
Well, yeah, do you?
Yeah, she say, dang, time is up. He pay again. She talking to him. Then she dance a little bit. He pay again. Then she give him a dance. I said, you
She got a
paid for
gift.
3 dances, but only got 1.
You pay for that time to sit there and talk.
Exactly, he paid
She-
for
that's a
conversation.
therapy session.
They be finessing the shit out of them. They be finessing the shit out of niggas in strip clubs.
That's insane, man. But that's a
Com-
gift for them strippers to be able to
Yeah,
talk
it
to you
is.
and keep
And I'm
you-
not knocking no stripper, man.
Yeah.
They making their money. That's what they do.
Yeah.
That's you know.
Yeah.
But they be finesse, and
Could
I
you
think
date a stripper?
I have before.
Oh,
I have. And
But
she
I'm-
told me the reason she dated me is because I wasn't like the guys that approached her in clubs. 'Cause I didn't approach her in the club. I met her at a restaurant.
Yep.
So
how does she break it to you? Like, oh, baby, I'm a stripper. Like, how,
I told her same thing I told y'all. That's how you make your money. I understand. You know, I understand it's not like your goal. You can't retire from being a
She
stripper.
had
So it's not
exotic
like
dancing.
it's not like your goal in life to be a stripper. But it's
Yeah,
what she
yeah.
did. She got out of high school. They had no credentials like that, and she knew
Yeah.
she looked good, so she started dancing. So,
yeah.
but and in a way, I felt
Is
the
this
way
the girl
because it's
you was
like,
buying Prada bags
Because that
for?
man.
Hell yeah.
nah, I wasn't buying her no Prada bags.
That's her. He lying.
That ain't her. That ain't her. I wasn't buying her no Prada bags or nothing. Honestly,
Yeah.
it turned into like a we was talking and we was dating, but it turned to like a vacation kind of thing. Like every time I was in the city type thing.
Yeah.
And after a while, it's like it don't make sense, man. I'm not gonna do this. It don't make sense to. I ain't like it.
Yeah. If you haven't already, like, share, subscribe. Good to be back doing this shit with y'all, man. I ain't even
No, you
seen
didn't
y'all.
even miss us because when I asked you about it, I
welcome
ain't even
back.
feeling
This
it.
grumpy ass motherfucker right here.
I ain't even feeling it. That's what you
Cap.
said.
So all y'all started this together.
Cap.
I mean,
All right.
and then
How did
Please,
how did this start? Like how did this podcast start?
Man.
shit, we was smoking in my backyard, and
Basically-
he was like, "Yo, you want to start a podcast?"
Are y'all like childhood? All your childhood friends or
I wouldn't say we go back to the sandbox, but we go back.
like
Yeah.
high school or something?
Yeah.
Close, yeah, something like that. Prior to this, I already was doing in the podcasting anyway,
Okay.
and I do another podcast outside of this one. But one day, I think he was at my video shoot I was having with her man's, and he was playing a role in the video. I was like, "Yo, I'm trying to start this podcast, but I need a co-host."
And
You know, do
by
it.
the way, nobody showed up to help him out in his video shoot
Nah,
besides me.
nah. Nick's belling.
I played all the roles. I looked like everything. Somebody said,
You had,
"Damn,
to, you had
man."
to call him, her, and her man to play a role. That's wild. You was like Martin. You dressed up in one role and took the wig out.
Had Shanae.
That's
Yeah.
crazy.
Where did this happen
I'm
at?
joking.
And the
But
apartment. You don't
Where
remember?
did this happen at? You
yeah,
don't
we
remember-
shot one of the scenes at your
I don't
apartment.
remember you being there.
Yeah, he
You
was there.
there.
Cause
You was
I
doing
had
hair
a
in the living
girl.
room.
I had a girl playing my girl
Yeah.
in the mood in the show
But I
in
don't
the
remember
video.
him.
And I was
And-
walking out like I just finished
Smashing.
doing something
She
with her.
You been to my house?
yes.
Oh hell no! I ain't man.
Y'all
I need to
drink
pay
too
close.
much. I mean, y'all smoke too much, but
Yeah,
brain
man.
cells missing.
I'm gonna need for you to come back down here to Earth where you at.
Hey, we just picked her up though to be on the pod.
Yeah.
Y'all
Weird
be-
how it happened, but
She forget who been in an apartment.
I've never
crazy.
seen
She
him
didn't know him
there.
now. She
I've
didn't know
never
him then.
seen him there.
I was about to
what
say.
time?
Spoke to you and everything. Hey, how you doing? Hey, you were doing hair.
That's probably why I didn't know.
That is wild, boy.
yeah, but here we are, man. We've been doing this pod for a little while now. The plans is to keep
been what, about 3 years?
keep trying to travel with this, like step outside of this area code and go to different area codes
Y'all can
and,
do it for sure.
try to I don't want to say interview, but try to pod
Ain't
with
never
different
no
people,
interview,
more
sitting here talking.
interesting.
Y'all
Yeah,
do a live. Y'all did a live pod yet?
these cameras can go live, but I'm just
tell you,
so
Not
doing
a live pod, but like live audience.
Oh hell, that would be dope.
Hey, actually, we have because we done had like 15 people in one room and
yeah,
it's
like
only
that.
Oh,
10.
for sure.
Then your laughs.
For sure,
We
yeah.
done had
Like as far as the background, we did that red carpet event was cool too. It was that
we
that would
did a
be
lot
dope.
of we did a
It
lot of
sounded
stuff.
good, pretty good, interactive.
yeah.
We did a lot of
The
stuff.
vibes be dope too.
And I can say, and it's just how I feel. I feel like some of our best content never got
Didn't
posted
make it.
due
Why
to
not?
a camera.
Oh, 'cause
Yeah, these are different cameras than what I used to have, but yeah, man,
Yeah.
that you just have
We done had 2 to 3 Halloween podcasts.
3 or 4 of them motherfuckers.
for
Oh,
each.
yeah,
Oh my
podcast.
goodness.
We done
Yeah,
had
2 or 3 of them.
Bottle service girls come.
The whole gang, like 10 of them,
everybody.
15 of them. That
That's
was
what
fun.
y'all
That
should
was
have asked the
fun.
OnlyFans question too, right there.
We
I
did.
They didn't. They
Yeah,
act a lot.
What they say?
Man, look here, bro.
that was a dope episode, man.
It was-
I'm
it was
mad I
a-
didn't make it.
Their community. Let's just say, I felt like they didn't want to exploit themselves and let the people know
What they
was
do.
doing besides bottle service.
Yeah.
You get what I'm saying? Because if you're a bottle service girl, people gonna think you stripping too.
Yeah, you're a stripper.
And honestly, most of
Most of them do be stripping.
Never mind.
I mean, not most of them, but some of them do be stripping.
Hey,
bottle
Yeah.
service girls. So I mean,
In a way you can't knock them because the ways that women hustle, men don't hustle. The way men hustle,
No.
women don't.
Right.
You know, like you don't.
you
like,
men
what-
need to get on the ladies about doing some real hustling because being a bottle bunny, showing your ass, OnlyFans and having sex, prostituting, that is not the way to go. That will
Got
get
them
you
views
the
up,
It's
baby.
not
not saying the
respect.
bottle bunnies are doing that. I was just saying.
Yeah, not saying
they
they're
didn't
doing
answer
that,
the
but I'm just
question.
saying, like,
but
it's
not
not
saying they're doing
Yeah.
that.
like what you say. You can't
say she's
retire
spilling
from
the tea.
stripping.
Yeah.
You can't retire from this.
It's what
Man,
they
it's
do.
2024. Anything's possible.
It's sad. Well, y'all heard about that girl in Houston? She just turned 18. She was in high school, just turned 18. She was 4 months away from graduation. The day she turned 18, she revealed she had a boyfriend that was 26. She ran away from home, got with him, and now she famous on OnlyFans. She waited till she turned 18 to start her OnlyFans, and now she big time.
Good for her. I guess.
But she was 4 months away from high school graduation.
Yeah.
4 months.
So he
and
been
she waited
smacking
to her
cheeks.
birthday to say, I'm out of here. I was just waiting to be 18. That's all I was waiting on. I wasn't waiting on a degree. I was waiting on 18. That's what she said.
I would have slapped the shit out of my daughter.
She left. She left everybody. She left. She went with that guy, and now they do what they
Happily
do.
ever after.
Now they just do their content. That's what she did. That's what she wanted to do.
Nah, I ain't hear about
Yeah,
that.
that's probably like that's a worse
That's
fit
crazy.
for me as a guy that have no kids yet.
A whore daughter.
I mean, yeah, like come
Yeah,
on,
'cause your child-
I'd rather have a gay son than a thought daughter. I'm gonna just keep that
No,
shit hot.
boy, that's a hard
Just keep that
discussion
shit
right
hot.
there.
Nah, I ain't even go there.
I don't know.
I can't stand. I'm a man.
Shit.
I done seen stuff.
Yeah.
I done heard. I've done watched.
I'm not
I done did
homophobic.
some stuff.
Remember this?
So-
you say you want to take a break?
I can't.
He went way back, just
I
like a
can't-
woman, but just
I can't do that, man, because I'm gonna be sitting here thinking. I'm
Hold on, we'll
like,
talk about-
dang, man, did my homeboy that's sitting next to me do something with my daughter that's on OnlyFans? Like,
I don't know.
I can't do that.
That's
like,
a hard question. Would you rather have a whole daughter or a gay son?
I would take my gay son.
Well, yeah,
I
it
would
just
take
sounds
my gay
homophobic
son.
if you say, oh nah, I'd rather have the. Honestly, I'd rather have the thought daughter though. Yeah.
Well, I mean,
Touche.
hey, and that's your personal
I'm
opinion.
scared,
However,
like-
take
In a
it
way,
my
like,
son.
because I was trying to be overprotective with my sisters and stuff, but my brother told me, he was like,
Can't do that, bro.
You can't. It's gonna happen.
Being
He
the
said-
only boy
he said
with
there's
older
guys
sisters?
who learn how to run game better than what you've seen before.
Yeah.
You can't stop it. Like, it's just
No.
what it is. You can't stop it, bro.
No,
I
I'm
can't
not.
be
I'm
over-
not gonna.
It's-
Even your daughter, like, she's in your house,
Yeah.
but when she's at school, you don't know what's going on. A
don't
lot of these
know.
kids don't tell their parents what's going on, so they get in trouble.
Yeah.
So with that being said, you can't stop it. Them kids, it's like when y'all was in high school, it's people messing around in school. Parents
Yeah.
never knew until they
Yeah.
got like 30
The
and they admitted it.
teachers.
To
Oh
them.
yeah.
You know, so like.
Sure.
It's just
I
so
was a mess.
you can't stop your daughter from being a hoe or your son from being a hoe. You can't even the gay stuff. You can't
Nah,
stop
you
it. They
can't
going to
stop it. It's
school.
com-
It's just they get influenced. It's
Yeah.
These 7th graders got a new boyfriend, girlfriend every other day of the week, and the stuff they be talking about, and in their little group chats.
And they middle schoolers too. I bet
Gracious.
they be wilding.
boy, it's crazy. But even when we was in school, it was going on.
I was about to say that. We
I
was
never
wild.
We
forget
was
this
not
one.
sending.
No, this girl I was
We was
cool
lit.
with.
No, let me stop.
She
Never mind.
she might watch this
He said
video
it was
right now
lit.
because she in Kinston.
We was
She
lit.
we was in school. We was good friends. I ain't gonna say her name. She was dating a guy in my high school and stuff like that. So she get a hall pass to go see him in the hallway.
Mm-hmm.
She admitted to me what they was about to go do on the stairs. So she come back with a hall pass. I take the hall pass so I can go somewhere real quick. I happen to walk down them stairs and I look over the counter. I seen money on the floor. So whatever they did, they let their money fall out of their pocket. So I took all their money off the floor and just kept going. I come back with the hall pass. Let me get. I need to go get my money back. I ain't say nothing the whole time. But it's just- I ain't say nothing the whole time.
Charge it to the game.
Yeah.
How
baby.
much
Yeah.
money was it? Like
Hey,
$20?
hey, you paid me for that hall pass.
Close.
You paid
Probably
me for that hall
16,
pass.
some change or something like that. But you know, back in school, you can buy them little cookies and hot wings and
The
stuff. But
slushies.
that's about 3 days of lunch money right there. So you know, that's something back then. Today, $16.
That was supposed to be your friend.
Shit.
Hey man,
nah,
her
paid
money
for the hall
dropped. Her
pass.
It was
her
high
money-
school,
Nah,
man.
she paid for the
She paid for the hall pass.
They went down there and they left their money. It might have been his money. I don't know. But I know they was in that same spot. So that money was gone. That was going to the lunch lady
She
after
ain't
that.
getting no lunch.
That was the end of that. Nope, I ain't say nothing. I ain't say a word. But I picked that money up, kept going.
Hey, look, I would let her pay for the hall pass too.
She went back looking for it. So I ain't go that way. I ain't know it was over there.
Once again, if you haven't already, like, share, subscribe. Appreciate y'all making it. We're going on a little over an hour and a half now.
That's because we love our guests.
Of course.
Yeah.
The sun was up when we got here. Yo.
Well,
It's dark
it
outside.
It is, daylight savings ain't come back yet though.
We always
It's
make
on the
moves.
way though.
It's on the way.
Yeah,
When
because
they come back, I think it'll be
It
darker.
usually be like dark at 5:30.
What time is it?
5:30. It get dark a little.
Oh yeah, we been here about like y'all. I don't think we started till like 4 something though.
Something like
4 or
that.
5
4 or
something.
something.
Always.
So-
Man, the setup is real. It take
Why does
forever.
it take so long, Press?
Did you see it? Do you see it?
Yeah, I seen it.
You seen it?
That's
Hey
great.
y'all, welcome back to another episode, man.
Yeah,
We here
what's wrong with her?
Part 2 episode.
Jules, or whatever y'all want to call it. Got a fantastic host here. step up to him, he might knock your head loose.
Oh,
but
okay.
he
I'm
seemed like a
gonna
pretty
show them how to hit the
peaceful man.
speed bag, and I'm gonna show them.
He seemed like a pretty peaceful man, you know.
Yeah.
Welcome back to another episode.
Like I told you, I'm an old man, man. I don't do too much. I take it easy.
How you say you was for real?
27.
27. Okay.
I just take it easy. You take a day at a time, you enjoy your life a lot more.
Damn right.
sure.
'Cause
For
ain't nothing
sure.
wrong
Don't
being an old
anticipate so
nigga.
much or expect so much. Just live every day like you just in that day.
And throw that Marvin Gaye on too, so I can go ahead and slow jam to it, player. I'm just trying to tell you,
How y'all feel about my R&B music today?
That shit sucks.
it's not the R&B music that I wish that Tyrese
Bend
was
that
singing back
ass
in the
over.
day.
Let that coochie
I
breathe.
R&B music.
Chris girl.
I was talking to somebody. You don't even hear dancing music no more. Like,
No.
but when we was kids, you had Crank That Soldier Boy and Dougie. Like, there is no new dance today. Every song is telling you to kill somebody.
It's TikTok
So
dances.
it's
Yeah.
just
Kill yourself.
Which are
TikTok
lame.
dances.
so it's like
I mean, you got October Finest killing the game with his R&B.
Who?
Yeah.
October
that guy who
That,
just say something like Marvin Gaye. Is that him?
that guy,
October
Sir.
London?
Nah,
Like,
Yeah.
October London.
Y'all listen
Yeah.
to Sir?
Yeah,
Yeah.
Sir good too.
He like that.
He got
Yeah,
that song, Take Me Back to Your
That's
Place.
October London.
Yeah.
I don't feel like I be hearing love music no more. Like, oh, I want to
No,
marry
you
her.
don't.
You don't?
I want to
It's
marry
all
her.
about
All
sex
this-
you up.
Yeah, it's all like I woke up to another girl, don't know her name, and this happened.
Yeah.
It's like it's nothing about
Yeah.
love. It's all about
Crazy, right?
situations now.
Every female's
Hey, man,
music
that's why I put this
that they
Cadillac
make.
music on. All the old schools riding. That's all I need.
Same, bro.
That's all
But
I need.
you know
put
one
some
thing I
Isley
will say
Brothers
though,
on,
I feel
but-
like rap been trash for a long time. Even back in the '90s, it was still trash. Like a lot of those boom bap
What?
rappers from New York, they wasn't saying shit, bro.
Ooh.
They wasn't
I actually
saying
was
shit.
listening to some songs the other day.
but
a lot
some
of
of
them
them-
really wasn't. They
Yeah, a
really
lot of them wasn't saying. They were just rapping awkwardly
lyrical,
and
miracle,
saying,
spiritual.
Yeah, and my boombox song, they ain't saying too much shit.
No.
They really not. And then when
Nas,
Ice Cube and them came out, they started talking about killing and shit more. So it's like some of them wasn't really saying much either. But honestly, I don't give too much. I respect them, but I don't give too much like praise to
was
New
dead
York
back
rappers.
in the day.
Because back in those days, New York was like the hub for rap. So like Busta Rhymes, Jay-Z, Biggie, they all went to the same school and blew up. Like New York
Yeah,
was a hub
crazy,
for rap.
right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So like you didn't hear
They
about
said
nobody
they-
blowing up from North Carolina or Georgia or something like. It was all New York niggas, and then it was all California niggas. Now we start noticing niggas in other states. So like, if you lived in New York, you was gonna blow up. Basically,
I
that's
feel
how it
like
was back then.
Mainstream music is like the worst music. You really gotta go
It is.
like you find people who are not big and listen to their music, because I've been put on to a lot of like male rappers that are classified as R&B, I guess, but their music isn't like, you know, the mainstream today. So I mean,
You know what's crazy?
It's cool music. It's
Like-
just you gotta go underground. You gotta go where, you know, and not everybody know them, I guess. What's that called?
Like underground rapping.
Yeah, I guess.
Yeah.
It's crazy how males we got like a greatest lyrical rapper. Or like, okay, you got your Eminems, you got your J. Cole's, you got your whatever you want to say, Kendrick Lamar's. But when it comes to female rappers, who y'all big is Lil Kim? Cause she talked about sex and killing the whole time.
Nah,
Mariah the Scientist.
you got Missy, you got E.
I was finna go there.
You got me-
Left
Oh,
Eye.
Eve
what's-
talked about. She talked about it too, though. She talked about it too.
What's old girl
So it-
from Round the
You
Way?
got Mary J. You got
that wasn't. She wasn't no
Alicia.
rapper. She
you
will
said
rap.
rap.
I'm talking rap.
Rhapsody,
talking rap.
Rhapsody. Y'all don't remember
Yeah.
Rhapsody? No.
But it's like
She ain't have to talk about
females don't
sex.
really got that rapper that's like
But Missy is the best one out of everybody, bro.
Yeah.
like you know what I'm talking about, that's like positive. Like J. Cole is kind of positive. He's not.
Kinda.
That's why I
think
said
he's
Rhapsody.
Predominantly positive.
Yeah, but he
Yeah.
don't talk about killing and stealing and glorifying that stuff or
You
smoking
don't
weed.
glorify it, no.
Yeah, but females like Lil Kim, she talked about it. Nicki talked about it.
Yeah.
Megan talked about it.
Yeah.
Cardi talked about it.
That's why I
You
said
right.
Rhapsody.
Even Missy Elliott talked about it. She talked about sex a lot, spitting in his mouth.
She did.
Missy Elliott talked about it a lot too.
She
So
did get your freak
so it's
on.
like,
What you
Mariah
think
the
the whole message?
Scientist.
she knew though, and she ain't at that stage of like being up there yet. Though.
Rhapsody. She's from
But
Snow
she-
Hill.
but-
But she wasn't getting no
but she
recognition
still
because of that
did.
though. That's the thing. Like I told y'all earlier, legal stuff don't get respect. Illegal gets respect. So that's why Rhapsody didn't blow up. You can rap about black people not killing blacks, but that song get two views. But you rap about killing blacks, you get 2 million views.
Rappers.
But you know who holds the keys to this? Like, white people. They will not push your shit.
I don't think it's
It's the
white.
Jews.
Who you think it is?
No,
I think it's the black communities who I think it is. We are the consumers. We the consumers. The whites ain't the consumers.
No,
People who
the-
get the people who
You
get
might
signed,
know something.
there's a gatekeeper when it comes to that. You're not getting
Some
signed.
people who get
if-
signed. People don't like getting signed no more. They are independent. Signing ain't blowing up no more. Signing is going down.
The radio isn't a thing. Isn't
Exactly.
popping no more.
Signing ain't big. Why would I give you a percentage when I can tour myself now? Guys ain't signing no more. They will if they want to get bigger. If they want to get big, they
If you
get
want to
signed.
go to that next level, you
Yeah.
have to. You're not gonna be able to J. Cole your way through this shit.
Some can. Some been doing it. Like, look how long Migos didn't get signed, and they every album they had was called No Label. So it's
Because they
like-
was signed.
they wasn't signed. They
They
wasn't
had no
signed.
label, bro.
That's why I was called No
QC.
Label. They are now.
QC
They are
is
now
the label.
Oh,
QC.
you spoke
yeah.
before then.
Yeah,
Okay.
and that was they was
They
huge.
ended up getting signed.
They ended up, but that was
They
huge.
wouldn't have got as big had they not signed.
I know
But-
they dealt with what's the producer name?
But I feel like,
Zaytoven.
oh yeah, Zaytoven.
Yeah.
I feel like you can't fault rappers though, because I ain't gonna lie. If I can say anything on a song over and over to say booty over and over and make $1 million, I probably would too. I ain't got to be lyrical. But if me repeating myself and talking about some dumb shit gonna give me money to feed my family,
And why
I
not?
probably would too. Even though it's giving a bad message, it's feeding their families at the end of the day.
Yeah.
So
but
they
at
doing
the
what they
same
gotta
time,
do.
you could say, ain't nothing wrong with pointing the finger at yourself when you say black people have a control over that. But
We the consumers, we buy it. Like that's how I feel.
Right.
Like if
Yeah.
everybody got together and said Waffle House, like say if Waffle House is only in New Bern, and we all got together and said Waffle House is trash, they not gonna have no business.
crazy.
We are the consumer.
Crazy, right?
We the one. Yeah, you don't. We the consumer for that. Whites listen
Yeah.
to rap,
Yeah.
Hispanics listen to rap,
Of
but we
course.
predominantly listen to rap. We the consumer, so we want to hear.
Shit at the shows.
shaking songs.
You
We wanna hear killing songs.
Look at front row. It's mostly white folks in the front row
Yeah,
because of them ticket sales.
yeah, it's expensive. Yeah,
Yeah.
It do be expensive. It do be
They
expensive.
invested too.
Yeah, they be invested. Yeah, they make them feel like they black for at least a good hour.
Yeah, but
I was at the stoplight the other day. Somebody was listening to some white boy was listening to somebody. He said nigga. I said, boy, I know they be killing that word in that car.
I know they do.
be in that car, that window and saying nigga 100 times. Boy,
I
they
know
be.
they do.
All right, let me get out this car and fix my vocabulary.
Turn this shit off.
Before I run to a black guy, let me look out the window, make sure he ain't hear me.
Do you get mad when a white person?
It happened to me before, but I ain't get mad.
I
It
don't
happened to
get
me.
mad anymore. Like,
Because, yeah,
they feel like that's the reaction that they looking for
yeah.
out of you.
I was working with a guy, and he was like above me in my job, and he was frustrated by the medical facility that was nearby. He was getting frustrated with the hospital. They making me do this, they making me do that, and he was like, nigga, what do you want me to do? He said that, and he was a white guy, and I looked at him, but that let me know right there that he said a lot behind closed doors.
Yeah.
Whether it's because of songs
But he's
or something like that.
influenced. He's
but he's
influenced,
influenced by it.
man.
I didn't get mad for a lot of different reasons.
Yeah.
He was above me. I don't think he
I
wasn't
bet,
saying it
I bet he
towards
feels
me.
cool saying that shit.
Yeah,
Like,
and nigga is if we can say it to each other, and it's originally means the color black. It's a Hispanic word that got twisted to nigga.
Yeah,
it's really Negro.
yeah.
So I didn't get mad. I didn't
Wasn't
get mad.
it you that said in all reality that nobody should be saying it? Yeah.
I mean Hispanics only because it means black in Spanish.
Negro, yeah.
Negro means black in Spanish,
Nigga.
yeah,
Yes.
Negro, yeah.
and we twisted the word to nigga. It went to nigger, then nigga. It went from Negro, nigger. It went 3 different stages.
Why are black people, I guess, so okay with calling each other that, even though it came from a negative aspect?
Maybe
Do you think this has a part to be of like what you say, like we're the consumers, we're making this happen, this is the reason why? Do you think?
it's like this, like you black, I'm black. I can call you nigga because we both that. This is what we is. But if somebody else call you that, it's offensive because they're not within our bubble. I think that's how people was taking it. But I don't think that's necessary because you don't hear whites calling each other crackers.
Right.
You know,
right,
so it's
right.
like
They
and
gonna
you
call
don't-
they gonna call each other
like
a
Hispanics.
nigga.
Hispanics call whites Gregos. You know, so it's like they all got their own thing they use. So it's just
I had to have this conversation with one of my students, and it didn't necessarily make me feel uncomfortable. It was a little uneasy because I think the student he's a black student, had called somebody something. I don't remember what he called him, but he called him something, and the white person was just looking at the person like, did you really just say that? I told the student, I said, you need to sit down and you need to be quiet, because had he called you a nigga, you would have been, Miss Cummings, he just called me a nigga. What are you gonna do? I need to call my mom type shit. Like, and I told him that straight up, like, had he called you a nigga, you would have been all up in my face begging me to do something about it. So don't sit here and call somebody else something if you don't want them to call you another name that you don't agree with. And it's just like, Black people do that too. When they get mad at white people, they call them crackers. But you don't want them calling you a nigga. Makes no sense.
Yeah, the reason I kind of understand the black perspective because we ain't do nothing to them, they did something to us. That's why we like this. But it's only so long you can hold that tune because I do feel like racism is still around today, but times are changing, and it was a point in time where our worst enemies was whites, but it's no longer whites. It's no longer like that.
I personally feel like
it's blacks. We are our own worst enemy in the community right now because Hispanics bond together and they're fine. Whites bond together and they're fine. Blacks bond together and we're not fine. We're not
Damn
fine.
Jews.
So
Jews
are together.
I
they're
hate
fine.
to say it, but that shit's
So
true, man.
yeah, like I've never seen no culture. Look at all these Samoan culture. All them Samoans, how they stay together. Mexicans stay together.
Mexicans stick
They stay
together,
together.
boy.
They stay
Hola,
together.
mi amigos.
Like they might kill each other, but you ain't gonna kill one of them. Like so, they stick together. But blacks,
Well,
like they
I gotta say this when it comes to black on black crime. If you put a bunch of poverty together, it's a poverty thing. You put poverty around poverty, somebody's gonna kill somebody. It's crabs in a barrel. We're all broke here. You know what I'm saying? Like,
but
just if you would have flopped the thing and put a bunch of broke white people together, somebody the white crime rate will go up. It's a poverty thing. It ain't a race thing.
I feel like the reason the crime has changed, like it's not a broke thing anymore. Like yes, people are broke, but nowadays people get killed just because. So like you can cut me off in the road, I'm pulling a gun out on you. So it's just like when I was overseas in Germany, it's a guy I knew. He told me that. He said I don't want to go back home and visit no more. I said why? He said I cut a guy off. He put a gun out on me for it. So it's like it's not about money. Back then you could rob a guy. I could take your money back then. Today you got your debit card. You can lock it real quick. You can't really get away with money today like you used to. Like you go pawn somebody's wedding ring, the pawn shop can report that where it came from.
Yeah.
Like it's like you can't really get away with robbing as much today. So it's not a money thing. People just kill to kill. Like I don't like you. You don't like me. You from that neighborhood. I'm from here. So
the stress
it's a
level
problem.
is higher when you poor, so you're more likely to kill somebody.
Do something
Like,
about it.
I don't think
I
it's
understand
I
that,
think
but-
it's the
We have resources.
No, I think it's the influence. Is like if all you hear is kill, 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 and then a lot of guys think that's what women want. Y'all want a guy that got power. Y'all want a guy to look like he that nigga when he walk around. So
Crazy,
for
yeah.
me to be that
That's
nigga,
insane.
let me go take somebody out. So
Crazy,
that's,
right?
So that's how they look at it. So
Yeah,
like you know, yeah, it's just crazy.
yeah. I'm just
I'm
trying
about
to
to hear
look
a
at
story. I
all,
should never
all
say it.
spectrums.
Yeah, it's just crazy. It's crazy.
Let's wrap this shit up though. We've been talking for a minute. Appreciate you coming on, man.
No problem.
Shit, this
Yeah,
has
shit
been
is
an
crazy,
interesting pod. Yeah,
I'm just thinking over here.
Yeah.
this has been an interesting pod, man. Ish Walker.
Yeah.
So what's said it again? Your first name?
Ishmael.
Ishmael.
Mm.
Okay, and then his dad is.
It's in the Bible.
Okay, you said that. Okay, that's
Yeah,
what's
my,
up.
My,
man.
my mama was having me. She literally, my aunt gave her a Bible, said find a name. She just found something. That's really how.
What's
it
your
happened.
middle name? Do you mind?
James.
Really?
So I'm gonna tell you the story. So my grandfather's real name is James Brown. That's his name. He's not James Brown, but his real name is James Brown. He has a son named James already. So my mama, when she was having me, my name was gonna be James, and he said, "Don't give him that old timey name." And my aunt was like, "Give him a biblical name." So she moved James, my middle name, and then boom.
I
found
like
a
your
name.
first name though. It's very unique. I've never heard it before.
It's annoying.
Why?
You ever been inside like a crowd or something? Somebody asks you what your name is. You gotta say Ishmael.
Aya? Try it.
You gonna get what back to back every time? What? Because they never heard it before, like you
Yeah.
did. Because this is me. This is 4 people right here, and you asked me what I say.
What
So
are the
imagine the
odds?
place being packed.
Yeah.
What
What
did you
are
say
the
again?
odds?
What is that? By the time we leave the building, you can come in the wrong name and be Ishmael or something. I'm
Yeah.
I'm
Oh, yeah.
Isaiah.
I have
So
those same issues too. My first name is Aya. It's 3 letters, and I get called Ayana, Ina,
Yeah,
Ida,
exactly.
and it's just like,
You ever been called Ia?
yes, I get that a
Yeah.
lot.
but if my name was John or something, you heard that the first time. If my
Oh,
name was
for
Frank or
sure.
something, it'd be first time you
The
heard it.
typical American name.
Yeah, so it's just what I go through with it.
Preston,
Ha
Mel
I
Quan,
just got a typical black person name.
Anderson.
If you haven't
Yeah.
already,
Unique
like,
middle
share,
name, though, but
subscribe.
other than
I
that-
wouldn't like to be named like Dick or like.
When I was in basic training, when I joined the Air Force, my MTI's name was Richard Dickey. Everybody talked so bad about him.
You
And I
know,
think
Dick
the
is the
short
nickname
for
for
Richard.
Richard.
Yeah.
Yeah, his name was Richard Dickey.
Cause
That's crazy. He might watch this. That's wild. That's wild.
if y'all haven't already, like, share,
That's
subscribe.
wild.
Eric Goes Podcast, Mel, Aya Mel, or Ia, or whatever. I'll let y'all, man. Sheesh.